Good evening everyone, AnthWolf here beginning a new Let's Play. As you can no doubt tell from the opening screen here, this of course is going to be another Let's Play of Star Wars The Old Republic. Developed by Bioware and published by EA, this is an MMORG, an online role-playing game, released in 2011 and set in the Star Wars universe. I may as well mention this now, get it out the way. For anyone who is watching this later on YouTube, I am streaming this first and maybe future parts live on Twitch. And so we're going to see how it goes, but there may be some interaction with any viewers. So please bear in mind while I am talking, I may be interacting with other people as well. And we'll see how that goes. But this game is set about 3,500 years prior to the movies that most people are more familiar with, of course. And it's set, I think, approximately 200 years after the events of Knights of the Old Republic 1, which is still a great game and one I'm hoping to one day bring to maybe Twitch and YouTube, depending on how things go. But people have been clamoring on in the comment section of some of my YouTube videos to come back to Star Wars The Old Republic and do the final class and go through the class story mission. And that is for one of the classes of the Galactic Republic, and that is of course the Trooper. The one class I have yet to complete all the way to the end of Act 3. So, with any luck, that's what we're going to be doing here and now. So there's a bit of prep before we make a start. You're going to see some rather raw footage. Normally I edit this out, but because I'm streaming it live, well, it can't be helped. And we'll see how things go. There's a bit of explanation into the UI once we actually get into the game, but yeah, basically we're going to be doing the Trooper story arc. And depending on how that goes, depending on how much I enjoy it and playing the class, we may then take the Trooper into the expansions and just see how far we get, really. I don't really want to go into what Bioware's been up to and everyone who keeps an ear or an eye on Bioware and what potentially could be coming and what they've become, well, least said, I suppose. I really enjoy this game. I think, in short, the expansions tend to be lesser in quality, but we'll just have to see. We'll have to judge. I've never really went into the expansions as a member of the Galactic Republic. As I say, if I enjoy playing as a trooper, maybe we'll do that. So, with that out the way, this is going to be what I normally call a long Let's Play. We're not only going to be doing the story missions, but we're going to be looking to do the side missions on the various worlds we visit. And we're probably going to be doing a fair few of the heroic missions as well. I can't promise we'll do all of them, but the world missions and the heroic missions just give a bit of extra flavour into the situation that we're going to be encountering on the various worlds we visit. In addition, between some of the worlds we may actually do some flashpoints as well, which is Star Wars The Old Republic's equivalent of dungeons, where we're actually going to be cooperating with other players, which can either go very well or very badly. How flashpoints were changed in one of the later expansions, well, I've talked about it in every Star Wars LP. Not a fan, but as I say, it can go really well or it can go really badly depending on the situation, and we'll just have to face it when it occurs. Either way, we are also going to be making use of a set of adaptive armor. This is armor which is made up of various item modification slots, and that armor will actually level up with us, increasing our stats appropriately to the level we reach. This game over the years has been made very easy to level up and therefore makes it really easy to walk through. I'm not sure what the endgame content's like, I can't honestly tell you, but the progression through the main storyline isn't really going to be much of a challenge unless I bite off more than I can chew, which has happened on occasion. Either way, I don't think there's anything else I need to mention, so we might as well actually get into character creation. There's going to be a bit of talking through character creation. We're going to be going into the trooper's role and the situation we find our trooper in, and we'll take it from there. Anyhows, let's create a character. We're going to be starting in the Old Republic setting. We could create a character at level 60 or a character at level 65, but if we end up taking our trooper into Knights of the Fallen Empire or Knights of the Eternal Throne, well, we'll just have to see. We're going to be starting at level 1. We have our two factions here. We have the Galactic Republic, founded 20,000 years ago by explorers and diplomats. The Galactic Republic is a vast democracy led by the Supreme Chancellor. The Republic is a chaotic amalgam of many worlds, corporations, and species, which often clash with one another. The Galactic Republic is very slow, very reactionary. There's a lot of red tape, which could be an issue for us as just a by-the-line trooper. And of course you have the Sith Empire, a rigid militaristic society where aliens are subjugated and the Sith Lords are supreme. The Empire is ruled by the mysterious, all-powerful Sith Emperor. To Imperial citizens, power is everything, and only the strongest ascend to glory. Now, one thing, I'm not sure where it goes in the timeline, but we're in a moment of tenuous peace. There's been a ceasefire between the Republic and the Empire ever since the sacking of Coruscant, where the Emperor, strangely, decided that peace was an option and agreed to the ceasefire. Now, since then, the Emperor's been a bit quiet. There's been, I suppose, intermediaries working on behalf of the Empire in the background, but the day-to-day tasks of running the Empire are led by a group known as the Dark Council, which is made up of 10, maybe 12 Sith Lords, and each of them have their own area or specialty that they deal in, as well as they're made up of Imperial intelligence, and they've also hired on a lot of different groups of bounty hunters to do some of the less glorious work, and also to harass the Republic without having their names involved, of course. We're going to be playing as a member of the Galactic Republic, of course. I have mentioned that the bounty hunter's the closest class to this, but I kind of wish Bioware had created a trooper equivalent, where you're just a line soldier in the Empire. I mean, obviously, you have the Imperial agent as well, but they're more covert, whereas the troopers, well, we're going to kill a lot of troopers, and they're just faceless, well, almost clones. And it would be interesting to see where they are in the hierarchy of the Empire, especially if you're playing as an alien. Aliens, as it said, are basically looked down upon, so it would be interesting, but again, it's Bioware, and well, they didn't give us everything. But either way, we have the 4 primary classes, and with one of the later expansions, you can now choose your advanced class in character creation. Your advanced class used to be something that you would get or be able to select once you reach level 10, and you left your tutorial world, either Typhon or Ord Mantell, respectively, for the Republic. And you would learn about the advanced classes and what they specialize in. And the advanced classes, well, even the primary class, you can't change once you've selected it. There are specialty trees, proficiencies within that advanced class you can switch between, but the advanced class, once you've chosen it, that's it. So, we have for the Trooper, the Commando and the Vanguard. The Commando, trained in advanced assault tactics and weaponry. Commandos charge into battle with massive assault cannons, overwhelming their enemies with brute firepower. They are the most, I suppose, efficient at dealing DPS between the two classes. They also have a healing tree if you would like to be a support character. You have the Vanguard, of course. Unstoppable and utterly fearless, Vanguards are the first and best line of defense in the Republic military. Vanguards also have 2 DPS trees if you want to go down that route, but they also have a tanking tree if you would like to be leading the parties when you're doing dungeons or raids. Even though the Vanguard is tempting, I have chosen to be a commando because I've chosen a couple of assault cannons I would like to make use of. So we're going to be a commando. Let's look at the role of a trooper. Now I'm just going to read through this, so feel free to skip ahead on YouTube if you so desire. Honor, duty, defense of the Republic. Not all heroes carry lightsabers. Some just have the will to fight. For decades, the armed forces of the Galactic Republic defended their civilization against a seemingly unstoppable Sith Empire. Despite countless setbacks, the men and women of the Republic military never backed down until the Senate ordered them to do so. These brave souls remain ready and willing to lay their lives on the line today. In the wake of the Treaty of Coruscant, the Republic military has begun recruiting from within its own ranks, creating cutting-edge special forces squads for the inevitable day when the war with the Sith Empire begins anew. These advanced strike teams are comprised of only the most talented and disciplined soldiers, a new breed of elite Republic troopers. These troopers are the embodiment of the Republic's highest military aspirations, the most advanced fighting force in the galaxy. They are equipped to face many foes in any environment, but it's not their gear that makes them tough, it's their guts. The troopers' greatest weapons are their indomitable spirit, their unwavering sense of duty, and their undying loyalty to each other and the ideals that the Republic represents. In this age, the stakes have never been higher. The Republic must win or face extinction. The fate of the galaxy rests upon ordinary men becoming extraordinary heroes. This is the path of the Republic trooper. In regards to relations with the Jedi, the Knights of the Jedi Order have defended the Republic for generations, but they have not fought alone. A host of unsung heroes have marched at the Jedi side, common men courageous enough to enlist and face the same risks as their Jedi comrades despite not having access to the Jedi powers of protection. These heroes have not gone unappreciated by the Jedi. The men and women of the Republic military are accorded complete respect and admiration by the Order and by the Republic's political leaders. In the years since the Treaty of Coruscant, the Jedi have withdrawn in significant numbers to their homeworld of Typhon. Their presence in the Republic military, though still significant, is not what it was during the war. In many ways, the Republic's newly trained elite troopers have stepped up to take charge of the Republic's defences. When troopers are partnered with the Jedi, they are a force to be reckoned with on any battlefield. And I'll take a breath. Bloody hell. Oh, that always hurts my throat. Either way, yes, we as a Republic trooper have underwent our basic training, and probably underwent various advanced training as well to become a commando. But we have now underwent training to become a member of the Special Forces, and this will be basically our first tour of duty with our new elite squad known as Havoc Squad, and we are basically being sent to reinforce the squad in their most current mission. We will be playing as just a human, the most common species in the galaxy. Humans are versatile and a norm against which other species are judged. We are going to be playing as a male character.
Now you'll see how Havoc Squad gets things done.
We are not going to go with that hairstyle, of course. Let us see. I have chosen how my character is going to look, so give me just a moment. There we are, happy days. That is how our Republic Trooper is going to look. One thing I forgot to look at quickly. I did look at it earlier, and that is who the voice actor is for the Republic Trooper. I did have a look to see what they had done in the past. Full cast, there we are. We need to look at this. Bum, 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 bum. Trooper male. Brian Bloom. Ah, that's right. Ah, yes, I got confused between Brian Bloom and Mark Meer, and there's a reason for that. So, yeah, Brian Bloom.
Republic.
Indeed. Because I was thinking Mark Meer because of our trooper's name. Our trooper's name is going to be John Shepard, because for some reason I've been thinking about Mass Effect of late. Maybe tempted to replay it. It's another Bioware title, of course. But yeah, our name is going to be John Shepard. And let us actually begin. Now, something to mention as well. We are going to have an opening scroll. And normally you would have the John Williams theme playing in the background. But it's copywritten on YouTube, of course. So it's going to be muted, unfortunately. But... oh, sorry. I accidentally muted the game audio. But yeah, we'll come back
Dangerous
once
missions
we
are what I do best.
arrive on Ord Mantell. So, I'll see you in just a moment.
there's not a feeling in this galaxy like riding a 100-ton walker right through the middle of a combat zone. Huh, kid?
Approaching Driliad village, sir. Scope shows small arms fire and enemy movements in all quarters. Separatists are definitely moving on the objective.
Another beautiful day on Ord Mantell. You excited, kid? Nervous? You know, you're the first new entry to Havoc Squad in some time.
What made Havoc choose to bring me in?
There's just too much happening on Ord Mantell. Guys in charge decided we need an extra pair of hands. I'm Lieutenant Bex Kolos, but everyone in Havoc calls me Gearbox. We're a tight unit. You'll like it with us. Let me tell you why we're here. The Separatists have nabbed the Republic bomb off a downed transport, a Sirius bomb. One of those orbital strike numbers. There's no telling where these grimy bushwhackers have hidden the thing. They have popular support and hideouts everywhere. Finding this bomb won't be easy.
What are the weapon specs?
The bomb is designed to slag a huge city, so it could wipe this little island right off the map. You'll get a full op brief once we reach Fort Garnick. For now, just sit back and...
Code red! Code red! We've been hit by an AP missile! A shoulder launcher from somewhere in the village! Everyone, hold...
Driver! Driver! Blasted, he's down. Backwater Separatists aren't supposed to have armor-piercing missiles. They'll tear up every convoy that passes through here.
How should we proceed, sir?
Fixing things is my specialty, kid. I'm nowhere near the fighter you are. I'll stay and get this walker moving again. You'll disable the Separatist missile launchers. Understood?
We were hit pretty hard. What are the odds of getting this thing moving again?
Not sure, honestly. But it takes months to requisition a new one. The Separatists will probably have their missile launchers piled together in a cache somewhere in the village. You can bet that cache will be heavily guarded. Find the cache, disable the missile launchers, and then double time it back here. Got it, Sergeant?
I'm on it.
Good luck out there, kid.
Okay, and welcome to the game, everyone. Just gonna mute the game audio a little bit there. There you go, very nice. A few things we need to adjust. Right, before we actually get into playing the game, there's probably a few things I should mention. In terms of the UI here, it looks like it's set up the interface how I like it. We have a lot of quick bar slots. We will be making use of a fair few of them, even a few on the sides here. We have our mini-map giving us locations, destinations of where we need to go, including where mailboxes are or other quests we'll be able to pick up. Obviously, we have our character portrait here. We are level 1. The red bar is our health. The yellow bar here is our energy resource. Each class has a different one. We use something called energy cells, which are consumed by using various skills. They do regenerate. At the moment they're regenerating 5 cells per second, but the more you eat into this resource, the slower the regeneration is. So you need to manage your energy fairly effectively, which can be hard to do early on in the game. Okay, might as well just get a nice view of Ord Mantell while we wait. So, yeah, we're on Ord Mantell right now. There are 39 other people on the planet. We can have a look at them, at their class. There's a few people who are level 70 here. Interesting. I have 44 letters in my mailbox. I am going to have a quick look at them. Meanwhile, we have our character sheet here. We can equip various bits of armor made up of 7 pieces. We have a main hand and offhand. We can equip 2 implants, an earpiece, and 2 relics. All of these will adjust our stats and our armor slightly, and obviously they will boost our various attributes, which you can see here. We're going to be going down a DPS tree to try and do some more damage. So Mastery increases our damage. Endurance is our health. We're probably going to want to put points into Power, which increases our damage further, and Critical, which affects the chance of us actually dealing a critical hit, and also how much bonus damage that critical hit will actually do. Kind of important. So at the moment we're only wearing a standard chest piece, some trousers and some boots. As I say, we are going to be making a set of adaptive armor to level up with us. Don't think there's anything else really we need to look at here. That's fine. We have our mission log here, which obviously we can see the basic missions here on our UI. But if you would like more in-depth information or see what rewards you would get, you can press L and open this up. These quests normally level up with your character. It is a class mission, so I think there's something to keep an eye on. We need to get into Dreliad Village, which is just over there, and locate the missile launcher caches which downed our APC. We do have our map here. You can scroll out to the map of the entire world, or you can zoom in to a specific area, which is Dreliad Village here. We are going to turn on exploration missions, which gives us a bit more flavour. A few more flavour missions for the world we're going to be visiting, such as Ord Mantell here. We do have our inventory. So we just have some basic med packs here right now to heal us. And that's all you really need to know. Now, I'm going to have to do some management, so bear with me just a moment. Sort out some of my key bindings here, because they always mess these up. Quick bar. This is what we need. I think it's quick bar 4 I need. Yes. Quick bar 4 is the bar here. It just allows me to use various skills, and I'm actually using a mouse with a load of buttons on the where my thumb can access them quite easily. Okay, so I'm going to quickly do some mailbox sorting, so you'll have to forgive me. This is normally something I would edit out. Obviously we have some members of Mantellian security guarding the perimeter of Dreliad Village. We'll be speaking to them in just a moment, but give me a moment. I'm going to log out and log in with one of my other characters. As I say, this is something you normally wouldn't see, but bear with me. I'm going to jump into my bounty hunter, because I need to send John Shepard a few items. There's actually, the Life Day celebrations are actually going on right now, celebrating Christmas in Star Wars The Old Republic. So, I'm going to send a load of dies, you'll see why later on. That's one set of armor. Two sets of armor and a third. I think that's fine. We'll send some credits over as well. That's the currency in the game. And I think that's everything. Okay. Back over to our trooper now. Yeah, we'll take this armor set. We're not going to wear it just yet. I have a particular moment in time when I want to wear that armor. We are going to put on the Talon armor set though, which I sent myself. And we'll keep those dies there. I don't think there's anything else I want to grab right now. There's a load of items that have been sent by Bioware or EA for playing the game and being a subscriber for so long. I've been around since 2011. Okay, so inventory. We have some experience boosters here. These big ones last for 3 hours and boost your experience by 25%. Screw these. Inventory management, always fun to watch, I'm sure. And we're going to put this set of armor on. There we are. So the Talon set of armor is going to be our off-duty armor set. That's what I've decided to call it. And this is the armor we're going to be wearing when we're just chilling and not actively doing our mission. The other armor set, the Colossus armor, we will be wearing when we're actually on our missions. But we're not meant to have that just yet. We'll grab that at a particular point in time. In addition, I also need to grab a weapon. Let's find it. That's the one I need. We'll put that over here as well. Okay, so that's our future armor and weapon. One more thing to do. This is my legacy screen. We don't really need to know too much about this, but we can unlock various buffs to give ourselves extra experience as we're playing the game. We don't really need to do this, but may as well. Okay. We'll use an experience booster, and we have a buff called Fortification. This buff lasts for 1 hour and increases our endurance by 5%. If we were in a party, we would actually share this buff with everyone in our party as well. Now, because I've been playing the other classes as well, I've actually gained their buffs as well, known as Lucky Shots, which increases our critical strike chance, Force Valor, which increases some of our damage, and Force Might, which increases some of our damage once again. And apart from that, I think that's really everything I need to go into for now. I know it's a lot of information up front and early, but get it out the way. And now we can head into Dreliad Village. Now, one thing to mention about Ord Mantell, as I probably told you in the opening scroll, Ord Mantell is a planet which is controlled by the Galactic Republic. But the various worlds of the Republic have been feeling rather disenfranchised about the Republic and how it can hold and benefit them. So some of them are thinking of splitting away and becoming a part of the Sith Empire. And this is why the separatists have risen up. They are believing that they can get a better deal by someone else or just going it independently. And this is why the Republic has sent troopers in to try to maintain order and control.
Stand by a tick. HQ, this is forward recon. Do you copy? HQ! Blast. Thought I had him. Sorry, soldier. Having a little trouble here. Actually, we could use that big gun of yours right now if you'd help us out. A crack separatist militia has taken over this village. So we're not talking dumb grunts and farmers. They've got experts in there with serious jamming equipment. Any ideas how to solve that problem? I figure I've got one option left. Ask you for help. My mission is to deliver recon on this village, but I can't report anything through this interference. I need those separatist jammers neutralized. So if you're headed into the village anyway, maybe you can handle it for us. If you waste those separatist jammers, report back here. I'll see if I can requisition some equipment you could use.
Okay. Since we are heading into Dreliad Village anyway, we can look into disabling the separatist communication jammers. You see various smugglers here, new players starting new characters. They are also here on Ord Mantell doing their own little thing. And okay. Oh, actually there's one thing I do need to grab. Let me find the... Where are you? Ah. Is this the one? No, it's not. God damn it. It's not that one. Oh, it is that one. Awesome. Okay. We're going to grab the Dr. Ugarob Hut Hollow statue. When you level up, there are various class trainers you can speak to see if there's any new skills available for you to learn. Or you can find these various hollow statues. And they will also show you if there's any new skills available. I thought I might as well just grab it just to make our life easier, but I will show you where the class trainer is. Hello there, VHurt Gaming. I'm on the Darth Malgus server. Over in the EU. Either way, let us begin. So we gain various codex entries if you want to learn more about the situation. Obviously we've learned more about Dreliad Village here. And occasionally you will get additional bonus missions for some of the quests you're given. So if we defeat 10 members of the separatist forces, we'll probably get some extra experience. We have our first signal jammer here. As I say, it's all going to be fairly straightforward. There's the missile launcher cache we need to deal with, but let's deal with the signal jammers first. Oh. I wasn't too sure how fast the signal jammer would respawn. Normally when another player is interacting with some of the quest items, it takes a moment for it to come back. There we are. We can go back to our fellow sergeant of the Mantillian militia. We actually leveled up as well there, so... we'll leave that there. Put the hollow statue here. Ooh. Let's back away. So yeah, we've learned explosive round. Fires a heavy round that deals a reasonable amount of kinetic damage to the primary target and a smaller amount of damage to up to 7 standard or weak targets within 5 meters. Other players can interact with the hollow statue, so I may as well leave it up. We'll just let them all play with those missile caches. There we are. So yeah, that drains 20 energy cells per shot. Fairly rapid firing though, which is pretty good. And we're getting a message on our hollow communicator.
Nice work, kid. You've got a talent, there's no denying that. I, however, didn't have much success. This walker isn't gonna be moving anytime soon.
What happens next?
I'm gonna stay here and salvage all the goodies off this wreck before someone else does. You better head for Fort Garnick. Be sure to keep a lookout for Seps on your way to the fort. They can come at you out of nowhere.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Stay sharp out there. I'll see you later.
Okay. So we'll go speak to our fellow sergeant once again, and then we're on our way over to Fort Garnick to reach and talk to the rest of Havoc Squad.
Glad you made it back in one piece. Me and my squad owe you one. Thanks to you, we're cutting through the separatist interference. Be reporting back to base in no time. Here, a little something from our private stock. Watch your hide out there, hero.
Okay, it's actually giving us a set of gauntlets. You can see the comparison between our current armor and the new armor here. Green normally means good. It actually gives us extra armor, a lot of bonus to our stats. We'll take it, but we won't wear it. Ooh, level 3. Yeah, sure. We'll take that level. We have Mortar Salvo. It's a passive skill which increases the damage dealt by explosive round by 10%. Actually, speaking of, we actually haven't chosen our discipline path yet. I could be missing out on skills here. We have the Healing Tree, Combat Medic. We have Gunnery and Assault Specialist. Gunnery specializes in range cannon attacks, employing long-range weapons to demolish anyone unlucky enough to be in their sights. Devastating blaster round combinations and relentless assault cannon volleys generate a spectacle of explosive brilliance and transform the commando into a virtual blaster storm. They have some unique abilities compared to the other two, of course. Grav round reduces the target's armor. Tempting. Or we have Assault Specialist. Using the chaos of the battlefield to their advantage is the Assault Specialist Commando's forte. Loaded to the brim with incendiary ordnance and perforating bolts, the Assault Specialist volleys and explosions add to the pandemonium, causing massive damage to their enemies all the while. Okay, so they deal more with incendiary means of dealing damage. I don't know which one I'm tempted to go for. No, let's try Assault Specialist. Might as well give it a go. I think I normally go Gunnery, but we'll try new things. We could always switch and change our mind later. So at level 10 we will start learning some unique skills. Okay. Okay, we don't have any new skills. Fair enough. This is our first strong enemy. We'll let the gunslinger fight them. You can see by the symbol next to their name, they normally have more health, higher stats, they deal more damage, but they usually are guaranteed to drop an item. Either way, also you have standard enemies, strong enemies, elite enemies, and champion enemies, and we'll probably be introduced to the others later.
I do. Private Westner, 31st Recon out of Fort Garnick. Watch your head out there. Separatists deployed snipers in the area last week. Good snipers. Plenty of casualties between here and Fort Garnick. Those Seps will shoot at anything.
Who are their targets?
Soldiers, vehicles, civilians, especially the refugees from all the war-torn settlements. They pass through on their way to the refugee camp outside Fort Garnick. Boom. Sniper bait.
Most despicable thing I've ever heard.
Yes, sir. 100% despicable, sir. Fort Garnick wants those snipers retired ASAP. Commander Vray even offered a week's pay to anyone who makes it happen.
I'll kill the scum for free.
Damn glad to hear it, sir. If you take out the snipers, report to Commander Vray at the refugee camp outside Fort Garnick. Good hunting.
So you notice we do have dialogue options. Later on, some of those dialogue options will affect, I suppose, our morality. We do have a alignment bar here, both light and dark side. Obviously, it looks like we're getting some light points at the moment. That's because of something that was added called the alignment toggle here, where we can align ourselves to the light side or the dark side, and we actually gain points for completing various missions. It's not something I really care for, especially as a Republic trooper, caring about whether or not we're aligned to the light side or the dark side of the Force. If we were a Jedi or a Sith, fair enough, but it's not going to be something we really concern ourselves overly with. This is obviously someone who has a bit of loot in them. Sometimes it'll be different colours depending on the rarity of the drops. Gold is like a mission item. We'll be seeing that later. And something... our cast bar needs to be raised slightly. There we are. Okay, let's go find these separatist snipers. Okay, one more sniper. That's one right in front of us. Level 4, happy days. So Fort Garnick is just to our south here. Where is... Ah, here's Commander Frey to report that the snipers are dealt with.
Imkanaya nukan, kinyam nayalak nugmege. Manalang yang perlo, amka kalami nayakira lebua. Karaimi, nikag nikag, kiniakak anakwamjam.
And before we go introduce ourselves to Havoc Squad...
Sergeant, good to see Havoc Squad colors in the field. Nasty fight out here. Can't tell friend from enemy half the time. Seps just take off their uniforms and blend into the villages. Still, Fort Garnick's one of the better posts. Good for training, you know.
They have quality instructors at the fort?
Got a combat instructor academy here, so the best of the best come from all over the planet. Head up and see Lieutenant Forrest when you get a chance. He'll help you survive in this craziness.
So this character kind of subtly hints, not so subtly hints, where your combat trainer is for the trooper class.
Command's sending out new tactics all the time.
Ooh, so close to level 5. Oh, we have a new passive skill here, the Plasma Cell. Ranged weapon attacks have a 25% chance to deal additional elemental damage.
Stay sharp out there.
Let's go deal with one more separatist.
Even Havoc Squad can learn from a veteran.
There we are. We'll take
Stay
that.
sharp out there.
Sticky grenade. Throws a sticky grenade that will detonate after several seconds. Standard and weak enemies enter a state of panic when the grenade is active. The explosion deals a reasonable amount of damage to up to 8 enemies when it detonates. Okay, let's go introduce ourselves.
Excuse me, Sergeant. Sorry to interrupt, but you're the new member of Havoc Squad, aren't you? I'm Farn, sir. Private Farn. It's a real honor to meet you. Ord Mantell is my first post. I can't believe I'm here at the same time as Havoc Squad. If you don't mind me asking, sir, what's your mission here? Why would Havoc Squad be sent to Ord Mantell?
We're Special Forces, Private. I can't really discuss our missions.
Of course, sir. Right. I understand. Top secret stuff. I won't take up any more of your time, Sergeant. I'm sure you have lots of really important things to do.
You're dismissed, Private.
Goodbye, sir.
Yes. So if we focus our efforts on M Sector, I'm certain that... Sergeant, welcome. Welcome. Good to have you here. I'm Commander Harren Tavis, Havoc Squad's commanding officer. We're all excited to have some new blood in the unit. Let me introduce you to the other members of Havoc Squad. My second-in-command, Captain Zora, is the squad's infiltration and assassination specialist. We call her Wraith.
Sergeant.
This is Fuse, Lieutenant Vanto Bazrin. He's an expert with every type of explosive in the known galaxy.
Oh, yes. Hello, Sergeant, hello. Good to meet you.
And this is Needles, Lieutenant Ryler Durant. Needles is a medical genius. He's particularly adept at synthesizing powerful new combat stimulants and adrenals.
Perfection is my art, Sergeant. It will be my honor to help you perform at your very best.
And of course you met Gearbox on your way here, so that's everyone. People, this is the new sergeant I mentioned. Rank first in the Academy in forward assault, search and destroy, and advanced recon. It's good to have you, Sergeant.
It's a real pleasure to meet all of you.
Now, the reason we're all here. A Republic transport carrying among its cargo a ZR-57 orbital strike bomb crashed in northern Avalatan 6 days ago. Recovery unit sent a team, but they were too late. Separatist forces had already stolen the transport's cargo, including the ZR-57, and fled.
What are the ZR-57's capabilities, sir?
The ZR-57 is... well, it's serious hardware, you know? I mean, it can pretty much vaporize this whole island. So we'd better get it back, or, well, boom.
We're investigating several leads to the bomb's location, but the one I'd like you to look into, Sergeant, comes from a Republic spy named Bellis. Bellis reported making an important discovery, but he's too deep to exfiltrate for a full report. Instead, you'll rendezvous with Bellis in a nearby village called Talaran. Bellis will meet you in a small alley in Talaran. Find out what he's discovered, then return to base immediately. Understood?
I'll talk to the guy.
I have one last introduction to make. This is Lieutenant Arik Jorgen, an operations officer from the Republic's Ord Mantell Infantry Command. Since we're on individual missions to search for this bomb, Lieutenant Jorgen is coordinating our efforts from here within the mission room.
All right, Sergeant. I'll be overseeing your op through the camera mounted on your armor, so I see what you see. It's activated when you leave the fort. I'll make this completely clear, Rookie. When you're in the field, what I say goes. Period.
Understood, sir.
Just make your way to Talaran, meet up with Bellis, and find out what he knows without screwing anything up.
Good luck in Talaran, Sergeant. Dismissed.
So, obviously we have all the members of Havoc Squad, bar Gearbox of course, and our operator, I suppose, Lieutenant Arik Jorgen. He's a bit of a character, and a bit of a chip on his shoulder as well, but oh well, so be it. So, we need to get to Talaran village, which is to our east here, to locate a Republic spy called Bellis. Of course, it has been taken over by the separatists, so that's going to be fun. Either way, before we leave, There's a few more things we can do en route.
Soldier! Soldier! You're Special Forces, right? I have an urgent mission for you, if you can spare the time.
I'm Havoc Squad. What's the mission?
One of my boys dozed off on guard duty last night. Let the fort's stock of medicine get stolen. We don't get that medicine back, them good Republic soldiers are gonna leave Ord Mantell in body bags.
Any idea who took the medicine?
Sleepyhead claims he woke up as the thief was making her escape. Only saw the back of her, but she looked like a Cathar. The Cathar are aliens, sort of cat people that live nearby. Some were driven out of their homes from the fighting. The refugee camp is a good place to start. Please hurry. Good soldiers' lives depend on this medicine.
Okay. There is a refugee camp relatively close by. Before we hit the camp, we do have another bonus mission here. Unsafe safe houses. Military intelligence has recently learned the location of several separatist safe houses. These facilities are hubs for the illegal transfer of military secrets and must be neutralized. Ord Mantell Authority will compensate freelancers who were able to successfully shut down these safe houses. Okay, we need to disable 2 separatist data links. Fairly straightforward. And this potentially is our suspect.
I'm sorry, Raiso. I don't have any medicine for you today.
It hurts.
I know, but there's nothing I can do right now. I'm sorry, honey. Hi. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. It's just crazy around here right now. What brings you to the camp?
We're looking for some medicine that was stolen from the fort. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
The sleeping guard must have sent you. Yeah, I saw the guard sleeping at his post, and I took the medicine too. It's no use trying to cover it up. See, I took the supplies to help the refugees. More and more of them are dying every day. The Republic won't help. So when I saw the guard sleeping, I helped myself. But then the separatists took the medicine from me. Now they have it, and we don't. So here's the deal. You agree to bring the supplies to me so I can give them to the refugees, and I'll tell you which way the separatists went. Unless, of course, you'd rather the separatists keep the medicine.
You're bluffing.
This isn't a game. I'm serious. I'm tired of being bullied because I don't carry a gun. If the war doesn't drive people out of their homes, the soldiers come and extort money out of them. Sometimes, someone's driven out of here only to be robbed. Taxed, they call it, on the way here. But they won't suffer for lack of medicine. Not if I can help it.
We could threaten the child to make her give us the information. I'm not that heartless. Though I'm not pleased that she took the medicine from the Republic instead of just asking. But,
I'll bring you the medicine.
Sorry for the guilt trip. But I hope you realize you're doing the right thing. Raiso here, at least, will be grateful. The Separatists fled to Talaran village. Please hurry. There are people here in critical condition.
I'll be back ASAP.
Good. I look forward to your arrival. Thank you.
Now, when I said ASAP, I might not be bringing the medicine back to Yale here. But we have something of interest if we want to learn more about the situation. This is a law object. Refugees of war. Obviously explaining the situation here on the island. The refugees have been forced out of their homes. And we have Alma here. Now this symbol indicates that it's an exploration mission. If we actually turned this off, she would have nothing to say to us. But we might as well do them. Gives us a bit of more of a story about what's going on.
Oh no.
Where is it? Oh no. What am I going to do? What? Oh, what? It was terrible. The separatists came to Talaron village in the night and drove us out of our homes. We had to leave everything behind. We'd lost it all.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Thank you for your sympathy. I won't ever get my home back, I know that. But when I fled, I left behind an heirloom that belonged to my great-grandmother. Please, I've lost my home. I've lost everything. But if one day I do manage to get off this planet, I just want to take this one thing. You will get the necklace for me, won't you?
I'll see if I have time.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, I don't know what I would have done without you. Thank you.
Okay, so we can look into locating Alma's heirloom as well. So there's quite a few things we can do in Talaran village now. We have some, normally green names mean the creature or person is friendly. Yellow indicates that they are neutral, where we could kill them, but they're not hostile, whereas red, of course, means if we get so close, they will probably try to kill us. We have some Mantillian security here, guarding the border of the village. There is normally some separatists behind these barricades. Our troopers probably just killed them. Oh, we have an assault droid. I almost did create a trooper as a cyborg, as an android. There are various armor pieces that allow you to do that, but it actually adjusts the voice as well. The problem is the character's headpiece automatically gets deselected during certain cutscenes, so we wouldn't have a cyborg head or a robot head all the way through the game, which is unfortunate, really. Otherwise, I probably would have done that. Yeah, we actually should try our sticky grenade. There we are. So, I think some of these strong enemies actually have the medicine. Like this arms master over here. Oh, we missed. He didn't have any medicine on him. That's unfortunate. Either way, this is Alma's house. And someone's already in there.
Irsogomos, Kaipsaprata, Kadjis Rais Kiata, Karogia Gia Israi Christai, Dasnia Sia Lagia Ristik. Smarcio Pobudas, Mana Ir Padre Mana Narcali.
Are we talking about the same necklace here?
Nas Intimas, Antivaro Jayala, Band Karaminai. Daznai as apis mastinis miagas rupas tisar. Gis pasake da gia patmas visada, bavo pastai.
How could you know this?
Atrodo no malas somogo, todo gis bavo apietai. Agia nai tai bato, as linkes passi viki vasas. As apis mastenini agas, rupas tis a.
And you need assistance?
Irsogomos, Kaipsaprata, Kadjis Rais Kiata, Gratai Aptikte, Iruprit, Vertini Savasia, Salvebe Kaijis.
Where are these scavengers?
tintas nas bava dalev. Anja paslaptis griafs lakinis. Naras tingas fidas.
So Mbenga here claims that Alma is a spy for the Empire, and that the heirloom is her communication device. Here's one of the data links that we were asked to disable. And around this corner is where we are meant to meet Bellis. Unfortunately, he's having a nap.
Great. Bellis is KIA. That's some fine work, Sergeant. Do you think you could have taken a little longer getting to the RV point?
I got here as fast as I could.
Not fast enough, rookie. However, there is a chance you might be able to find out what Bellis learned. If you follow procedure, Bellis should have left a coded recording of his discovery in his field box, hidden somewhere inside his home in Talaran. Remember, if the Separatists know Bellis was a spy, they may already be searching his house or waiting to ambush Republic agents as they come. Stay alert. You have to get that field box from Bellis' house before the Separatists do. Double time it.
Roger that.
Jorgen out.
Jorgen was so nice to jump down our throat there. Here's the second data link. And this is Bellis' house.
Excuse me? What are you doing in my house? Is there no limit to your nerve? You barricade the town, you break into people's homes. Are you insane? You're going to blow my husband's cover, storming in here in plain view. What are you thinking? Bellis isn't even here. He left for some kind of meeting. Now get out of here before you raise suspicions.
I'm afraid your husband was killed by the Separatists, ma'am.
No, not Bellis. He can't be dead, no. Bellis risked his life every day for you. And now you've gone and gotten him killed. My poor, sweet Bellis.
There wasn't anything I could do.
Bellis was a good man. Now he's dead. Because of some stupid war on a backwater planet no one cares about.
Please. A lot of innocent lives are on the line. We need your husband's field box.
Why should I give it to you? You got my husband killed. All of you. You killed him.
The Separatists murdered your husband, ma'am. Not me.
Yes, because you made him spy on them. He'd be alive if not for you.
Your husband gave his life to bring us this information. If you don't help us now, his sacrifice will mean nothing.
Don't feed me that garbage. You want the field box? Fine, it's over there. Take it. Take it and get out.
This area isn't safe. Separatists will probably be swarming this place any minute.
Like you care what happens to people like me. Oh, Bellis.
So yeah, we see some more unfortunate victims of this war. And there we retrieve the field box. Okay, we still need to locate the medicine, but let's go find Alma's heirloom first of all. Also, even though we disabled the 2 data link terminals, there is like a master hub we need to access. That's where we're going right now. Oh, wait a minute, we got level 6. Any new skills? High Impact Bolt. Fires a very powerful round at the target. It can only be used against targets who are incapacitated or suffering from damage over time. It's a very useful skill. I say it works well with the plasma cell that we have now as a passive. It used to be that the various energy cells were toggleable, and each of them would have a different effect, but now it's just a passive skill. We are actually going to get... No, we're not. You used to get the armor piercing cell in the gunnery tree, and I think, yeah, the combat support cell as a combat medic. The assault specialist actually uses the plasma cell, and some of the skills here actually just make it more effective. Nope. Here's Alma's heirloom, I'll be taking that. Oh, it's like... I feel sorry for all the people we are mowing down with our assault cannon, really. Here's the satellite controller that the separatists have, equipped with a military-grade listening device. They are listening in to the situation at Fort Garnick from here. So we can report to a communications officer back at Fort Garnick about that. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, that's a gift, a companion gift. The Assassin Droid Hand. It's a trophy, only a rank 1. You can give these to companions to increase their... I almost want to say affection. But their opinion of you, I suppose is a better way of putting it. The more affection, or the more opinion they have, the more effective they are. In fact, no, yes, that's how it's changed. We'll talk about companions when it becomes relevant. Hey, level 7. Awesome. So we do have the stolen heirloom recovered from the separatists. A Republic agent asserts that it is a, well, they say separatist communication device, but he said it was from the Empire. Okay, let's find the stolen medicine. There's one bit. Ah, bugger. I think we will hand the heirloom over to this Republic agent. He, of course, could be lying. He could be the Imperial. We have no way to verify his information, but in the essence of the game, he is meant to be the good guy.
Daznai as apis mastinis miagas rupas tis ara.
Take the heirloom.
Verai dag ama confidankas bavanal unguts.
Shouldn't you go arrest her?
Grata apatiki eprit veritini zavazia zavebe kazis. Tintas nas bavadalev aja paslaptis griafs lakinis.
And there's you a bit of medicine. Awesome. Okay, so we can give the medicine to the refugees, or we can hand it back over to the Republic troops stationed at Fort Garnick. Despite how I feel about the refugees, and I feel for them, obviously in their plight, their situation, the medicine is going to save Republic troopers' lives. So I'm actually going to hand it back over to the guard who reported the situation.
You're being naive. Things will go right back to the way they were.
Now that we're getting this kind of attention from the core worlds, they're bound to clean house.
The troops aren't here to fight government corruption. They're here to fight the separatists. Period.
I don't think you're giving them enough credit.
You're living in a dream world.
Tell me you got that medicine. Nurse says one of the boys has gone into shock. He won't last much longer.
I hope that's all of it. It, passed through quite a few hands since last night.
Good work. I'll call the medical bay. Get them to pick it up ASAP. You should be proud. You saved a lot of lives today.
Thank you very much.
Here's your pay. Don't know how dangerous it was. Even stepping out your front door could be deadly on Ord Mantell these days. Good work. And thanks again.
So that actually, well, it says light side points, but it actually came up as a dark side dialogue option, rather than giving it to the refugees. I think both of them would have been good options, just you had to choose between two difficult choices. Now we do need to hand over the field box, but before we do that, let's go speak to the communications officer.
You're in charge of communications? I found a relay at a separatist safe house. They were tapping your signals.
Blast. I thought we put a stop to that a month ago. I'll red flag all recent transmissions. Make sure nothing major leaked. I owe you one.
Yep, that's all we needed to do. Right, let's go see if this spy's field box contains any important information. Seems the information may have been good enough for them to kill him. We have another law object here. Would be interested in Republic military ranks. We are currently a sergeant in the Republic Army. Honestly, an ensign is actually a higher rank than us. I think that's the starting rank of the officers. Obviously, then we have lieutenant, like Eric Jorgen, of course. Was Travis introduced himself as, was it Commander Travis? We haven't got people of note just yet. Interesting. We will get codex entries on people of interest. Interesting. Okay. A lurking penguin has joined the chat. Welcome. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, Sergeant, hey, you're back. Good job out there in Talaran. Really nice work.
I'll take the field box you retrieved, Sergeant. And maybe next time, you could bring me a live Republic agent instead. Lieutenant Bazern here still thinks you're mission-worthy, so he has a task for you. He'll brief you while I start decoding Bellis's intel.
Oh, yes, we found an urgent lead while you were in Talaran, Sergeant. The perfect op for our new assault specialist.
What's the assignment?
Here's what happened. This refugee comes into the fort, right? Not that unusual, but this guy says he knows about a separatist bombing. One happening today. All we got was his name, Miru. 'Cause he was thrown out of the fort before we could get to him.
I don't think throwing informants out is standard procedure.
Bums come here every day trying to trade intel for credits. It's bogus 90% of the time, so the grunts downstairs usually chase them off.
I guess Miru could be lying, but what if he does know about the ZR-57? We can't take that risk. Anyway, we looked into it, and Miru is staying over in the refugee camp. See if you can find him there.
Yes, sir.
And while you're gone, Jorgen will decode the information from Bellis's field box. Hopefully we'll find out what the Separatists are hiding.
Now get to the refugee camp and get Miru's intel, soldier. If this bombing's happening soon, there's no time to waste.
We gained another experience booster here. And some body armor, which does boost our stats significantly. It's not so important right now. Let's see, we are level 8 already. Almost level 9, holy hell. You notice that Eric Jorgen seemed very dismissive about the informants. Oh, you have a level 70 commando. Yeah, I've never played the commando in terms of storyline, which is why I'm doing this, but I've completed the storyline of all the other playable classes, so here I am. And people have been asking me to do it. We'll speak to Miru. He is still here in Fort Garnick. See if we can find out what he knows before we speak to our combat trainer.
Oh no, not this again. What, you people didn't have enough fun beating me up at the fort? Gotta come find me here too? You're nothing but thugs in uniform, and your bosses are going to hear about it. Your boss's bosses. All the way on Coruscant, you hear me? You're going down.
This was all just a misunderstanding, sir. Calm down.
Look, what do you want from me, huh? Because I've had enough of you people for a lifetime.
You said you had information for us earlier. I came to find out what you know.
So, now you want the information. Well, you know, I probably could have helped a few hours ago, before that whole savage beating I got.
But now, after all the trauma, I might have just forgot everything I knew about any separatist bombings.
Please. Thousands of lives are at stake here.
What about my life, huh? Things ain't that easy out here for me. Now, if I knew how much the Republic valued my contributions, say, with a few credits, my memory would probably be much better.
I'll speak to my superiors about your compensation after we've acted on your intelligence.
The same superiors who threw me out of the fort? I don't buy that for a minute.
Trust me, I have a lot of pull up at the fort. You'll get your due.
Fine, whatever. Just remember who it is who helped you out on this, all right? I saw the Separatists hiding a bunch of bombs alongside the road near here. You know, setting up an ambush. I heard them say the bombs are timed to blow when some troop convoy is going past. I don't know when, but it's gotta be soon. So, are we done here? Because I got a lot of work I need to do around the camp today.
Keep your eyes open. We need all the intel we can get.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll stay in touch.
All right, Sergeant. I copied what Miru said, and this bomb situation sounds like the real thing. I want you to head for the road Miru described and locate the Separatist hidden bombs. A troop convoy is scheduled to move through the area any minute now, so you need to get those bombs defused ASAP. Double time it, soldier.
I'll move out right away.
Jorgen out.
Okay, and it is just this road here. Separatists are just watching us. Happy days, level 9. I remember back in the day when you'd used to be about level 10, maybe level 12 when you would leave your tutorial world. How times have changed. Yep. Here's one of the bombs. Looks like someone's beaten us to this area. Killed some of the separatists for us. During one experience event, you left Korriban at level 30. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, and oh, the last bomb's around this corner. There we are. Back to Fort Garnick we go once again. Times experience event, holy hell.
Command sending out new tactics all the time.
Oh, so we have Tenacity here. Has a 2-minute cooldown that purges all incapacitating and movement impairing effects. It's useful for PvE, but it's a PvP skill. It's really useful. Also, Mortar Volley. Has a 45-second cooldown, a range of 30 meters. Launches a volley of mortar shells at a target area, dealing quite a lot of kinetic damage to up to 8 enemies within 5 meters of the blast radius.
Stay sharp out there.
Hello, random user. Yeah, I'm playing it because a lot of people ask. It's the only class, the Trooper's the only class I have yet to properly play.
Sergeant! Sergeant! Excuse me, Sergeant? I'm very sorry to bother you, sir, but you're the only person I could think to go to. All of the other officers I've met here are completely corrupt. All but you, sir. I know I can trust you.
I guess I'll hear you out.
It's my CO, Lieutenant Verk. He's scamming everyone in his command, and nobody does anything about it. Verk forces all of us to kick up to him to get safe postings. Credits, weapons, stuff we confiscate from the Seps, everything. If you don't play along, Verk assigns you to the most dangerous patrol routes on the island. It's like a death sentence.
Corrupt officers give us all a bad name. Someone should report this guy.
My buddy tried to report him. The next day, he disappeared to Talaran. And the day after that, he came back in a box. You're in Havoc Squad, sir. You're important. You could talk to someone who matters.
I'll inform my superiors about Lieutenant Verk's activities immediately, Private.
Thank you, sir. So much. I really appreciate this. I do.
If that's everything, Private, you're dismissed. Stay safe out there.
Yes, sir. Thanks again, sir.
There are different ways you can play the trooper depending on the dialogue options available to you. You can probably guess I'm going to play a fairly nice guy. Probably going to be fairly honourable, depending on the situation. I'll probably play it by ear, but we'll see how things go.
Ah, Sergeant, good to see you again. Superb work on that ambush situation. Adaptability like that is what Havoc Squad is all about.
We're no closer to finding the bomb than we were before.
Not for long. I have good news. Lieutenant Jorgen has finished reviewing the intel from Bellis's field box. It's given us a real breakthrough.
Did Bellis manage to uncover the ZR-57's hiding place?
He did, Sergeant.
Bellis discovered that the Separatists have the ZR-57 secured inside their supply outpost on Manat Point, a small island just off the coast.
I sent Wraith ahead to reconnoiter the outpost, and she successfully located a secured area where we believe the bomb is stored. Judging by the dramatic increase in the number of guards and the complex security systems installed, we're certain the bomb is there.
Honestly, with security like this, Manat Point looks more like an Imperial military base than a Separatist hideout to me. I think the Seps are getting a helping hand, Commander.
From the Imperials? That seems unlikely, Lieutenant. Surely our spies would have discovered any Imperial involvement on Ord Mantell long before now.
Fighting Imperials is what I signed up for. I say bring them on.
You said it, Sergeant.
We can discuss the possibility of any Imperial connections later. Let's focus on the mission at hand. Wraith can't breach the secure area of the Manat Point outpost alone, so I'm sending you in immediately. The Manat Point bridge is out of commission, so you'll have to make an amphibious approach to the island. When you arrive, effect entry into the supply outpost and rendezvous with Wraith inside. She'll give you further instructions at that time. Understood?
Before I go, sir, there's a lieutenant named Verk running a bribery scheme with the men under his command.
Verk? I know the guy. He's a pretty pathetic officer, but nobody's ever made any official complaints. None that I heard about, anyway.
Lieutenant Jorgen and I will see to this. You should get moving to Manat Point so that you can rendezvous with Wraith inside the Separatist outpost. Dismissed.
Okay. That's the only time you get to report the corruption, so if you accidentally miss the dialogue choice there, you can't do it again. Oh, there we go. I was looking for that codex entry earlier. Commander Harren Tavis. He served as a combat officer since before the sacking of Coruscant. So he is officially a captain in the Republic military. But everyone calls him Commander Tavis. Fair enough. Okay, so we need to head over to Manat Point, which is an island, and the Separatists have down the bridge connecting it to the rest of this island. And yes, I do have a lot of mail. We'll look at it later. Either way, we can pick up some missions on the way to the Separatists' island.
Damn Separatists. All they're doing is cutting themselves off. Cockeyed fools. All of them. Did you hear about the bridge to Manat Point? Those foolish separatists think that by blowing up the bridge to Manet Point, they're striking a blow for the people. But all they've created is division, and division is death. Lots of good people got stuck in Manet Point when the bridge went out. The separatists are trying to divide us. Divide and conquer, right? There was a doctor there, J. Ket. Brilliant medical man and staunch Republic supporter, essential to our effort. We need someone with the know-how to find him.
It's my duty to help the Republic win this war.
That's the spirit. Volunteering. I like it. Breeds unity. Like I said, last contact we had with the good doctor, he was on Manet Point. Seeing as the bridge is out, you'll have to swim the channel. And you'll want to watch out for the separatists on the shore. If you have any luck finding the doctor, try to get him back here. Think you can handle it?
I can handle myself.
Great. That's the spirit. You know, I think we've got a chance at winning this thing. Now hurry up to Manet Point. We haven't a moment to lose.
Okay, we need to find a particular doctor on the Separatist island. And there's a couple here we can speak to. At the refugee camp.
Ellis, dear, stop overreacting. We don't know it was him, and I don't see the use of bothering a stranger about it.
Oh, Euro, there are plenty of people here who could help. Like this soldier. Here, you look like you could help us. We have the credits.
I live to serve.
Don't listen to her. We don't need your help. My wife's chasing phantoms, that's all. A friend of hers thought she saw our son on Manet Point, but my wife knows quite well that our son is dead.
Our son was taken from us years ago when the Separatists raided our home. My callous husband would rather believe he's dead, but I can't bear the thought. Her friend says she saw him. Oh, I must know if it's true.
Where do I come in?
Jenna said she saw him at Manet Point. Please, will you go look for him? I'd give anything to have him back safe.
Since we're going over there anyway.
I'll locate him.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. His name's Paul, the spitting image of his father. You can't help but recognize him.
Well, it's your time, I suppose.
Okay. Splitting image of his father, you say? Okay, we'll try. So we need to get over to Manet Point. We need to locate Wraith, the second in command of Havoc Squad, to see what she's learned and how we can infiltrate the secure facility. Now there is someone else we can speak to as well. Mostly there's the bridge that's been blown out. And there's the Separatist base. Now, Jorgen mentioned something that Tavis shrugged off. He believed that the Imperials were giving the Separatists support.
I'm with Havoc Squad. What's the situation, Commander?
Blasted Seps. Look at my AT. Their rocket launchers tore through the Durasteel hide like it was nothing. From the look of the vapor trails, I'm thinking Merson MX-2s. That's stolen Republic ordnance. They're using our own weapons against us.
That doesn't sound good.
The rockets were launched from the bridge. I need those rocket gunners taken out, and every cache of stolen weapons on Manet Point destroyed. Are you game?
Dangerous missions are what I do best. I'm in.
You'll be rewarded for your efforts, I promise you. Good luck over there.
You notice some of the dialogue options are like asking for payment. That's because these are kind of side missions, and you could be playing as a smuggler, and you could be playing as a smuggler who's looking out for Umaro Numo. And that didn't make sense. Oh well, either way. Let's try our mortar volley once again. Ooh, another bonus mission. We have another commando here. You've got a dark side commando. Honestly, I like that they give you options for how to play your character morally. So if you don't want to hold to the Republic ideals of like honor and duty as a trooper, you can just be pretty bloodthirsty.
Report your ailments.
Repair our gear, sell all this junk.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
We have another side mission here.
Listen, if you're here to tell me to clear out, then I'll tell you the same thing I told that uptight commander. Not going to happen. Got it? I've got as much right as you do to be here. In fact, I've got more. I'm a model of free speech. A paragon for posterity. What are you? A local grunt. That's what. No good to anybody. So don't go telling me to clear out. I won't do it, and that's that.
Had some trouble with the local troops?
Are you trying to smooth talk me, gunslinger? Con me? Trying to play good soldier and... Oh, damn, you're not actually with the locals, are you? Sorry about that, my mouth always engages first. Brain's working now, though, and I got an idea. I need something done, and I don't have enough credits to bribe the whole corrupt Ord Mantell army. I've got enough to bribe a smaller army, though. You for hire?
I don't take bribes.
So don't call it a bribe, call it a spurious outpouring of generosity for a job well done. My partner and I were in Manat Point recording stories of the uprising when the Separatists attacked. Bombs everywhere, carnage like you wouldn't believe. Fabulous footage. My partner got lost, good kid, but not a lot upstairs, you know. He's still out on that island somewhere.
I take it the local troops weren't helpful.
Don't make me laugh. The only time anything gets done on Ord Mantell is when there's a hefty bribe involved. That's why we're playing private contractor. Look, if you can find my partner and bring him back, great. His name is Wax, and he's a self-important little holo recording specialist. If he's dead or whatever, I'll still pay you for the holodiscs if you can find them. Great footage on there, fantastic, gory stuff.
I'll return when I know more.
Bring me those discs.
A rather, driven woman, shall we say. So, across the shore here. Holy hell, hi. We have a couple of bonus missions here. Defeat 12 Separatist forces, defeat 8 Separatist battlers. Oh, operations, that's right. I actually forgot what they were called. Like how flashpoints are the equivalent of dungeons in other games. Operations are kind of like raids. I never really participated in any operations, but then I wasn't really playing a lot of the endgame content. And your sage is rocking the armor of Darth Revan. I think I've still got some of the original stuff, original armor. Back when it was actually difficult to get a hold of. Actually. Do I have the Darth Revan armor? I will do. He'll be hiding somewhere. Am I blind? Ah, it is somewhere. Unless they've played with this recently. Maybe. Hello there, Scriblord. I'm sure I have actually more armor than that. Ah well, either way. Deal with these rocket gunners. Okay, into the separatist space we go. So this is where Rafe is holed up. But while we're here, we can find the various weapon caches. Stop the separatists from using our own weapons against us.
Sergeant, no time to waste. The bomb is behind a force field. We're breaching it.
Just tell me what to do.
I will disable the shield from here. You pass through and destroy its generator. When the generator is down, I will rejoin you.
Is that really all we have to do?
Yes. Go.
She's a woman of few words, is Rafe. Okay, so we need to enter the Separatist headquarters, which is just behind this walker here. Before we do that, let's look at some new mail. Let's get another one of these bonus missions done. There we are. Hey, level 10. So we have a new skill, Incendiary Round. Launches an incendiary projectile, setting the target ablaze, dealing so much elemental damage. So I've never really played as an assault specialist before, so these skills could all be new to me. Give it a go. Don't mind setting people on fire. Right, let's see. The good doctor is in here. It's a little bit laggy suddenly. There you go, that's better.
Please, Dr. Jan. Please.
Just a minute, Dake. You're not with the Separatists, judging from the bloodbath. What are you doing here? What do you want? If you mean to harm these children, I won't let it happen.
I've come to get you out of here.
There are people on this island who need saving more than I do. The Republic shouldn't waste its time on one man. And besides, I can't leave the island. It's the children. They need me. They're orphans, most of them. Their parents were killed during the fighting over Manat Point. A few of them have family on the other side, but they're too young to swim that far. They all need food and medicine. I won't leave them here.
Can't we get them off the island too?
It's too far a swim. The Republic won't help either. I've seen the corruption in their ranks. They don't care about the people of Manat Point.
I'm sure the Republic would help if they knew.
You have more faith than I have. But I'll cut you a deal. If you can convince the Republic to send help for these children, I'll return to Fort Garnick.
I'll do everything I can.
I doubt the Republic's going to requisition boats just because you said so. Here, I'll write out what I need and sign it. At least they won't laugh at you then. And if you can get them to come and save these children, then I'll come back too.
The Republic won't let you down.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay. It's another mission we can turn back in over at Fort Garnick. Okay, and into the Separatist headquarters we go. let's go try to find Paul and Wax first of all. Is there a bonus mission here? I can't remember. Plenty of other players around. He does kind of look like his father.
Stay back, Republic scum! Stay back or I'll shoot!
I don't want to fight. I was hired by a couple to find their son, Paul. Do you know him?
No one here by that name. No one here with parents. The separatists are our family, and war is our mother. I am Bone Crusher, and my men are loyal to the death. We eat Republic lackeys like you for dinner, so stay back unless you want to become our next meal.
Are you sure you don't know Paul?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up! I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll rip you to... No. No. No more. No more killing. No more blood. Please. I'm sorry. I'm Paul. I'm the one you're looking for. Please don't kill me.
What happened to you?
I'm sorry. They want us to forget who we are. Where we came from. Please, it's the stims. The separatists pump us full of this stuff, and we stop thinking. We just want to kill everything. We were taken years ago. 15 of us. I was 13. The others were younger. The separatists gave us stims and blasters and told us to kill. We couldn't resist. They would have killed us. So we took the stims and we didn't have to think. We could just shoot and...
You're free to go now, Paul.
I thought about running, but didn't have anywhere to go. It cost a lot of money to get off planet, and the separatists don't pay us. I can't go back to my family. How could I face them after all I've done? If I just had a few credits, I could leave this damn planet. I could start over. Please, can you help me?
You need to go back to your family.
I can't do that. I'm sorry. But can I ask one favor? Could you please tell my parents that I'm dead? I think it's better that way.
Are you sure you won't go back to them?
Yes, I'm sure.
Again, I kind of... Dark side option, he's actually going to stay with the Separatists now, of course, but... Oh, well. We tried. And over here is Wax.
Hey, watch out! You're getting in my light. The lighting is essential to selling the message of urgency, you know?
Lamala sent me for the holodiscs.
The holodiscs? No! You're from the Republic, aren't you? Come to kill me for my noble work. Well, you're not going to succeed. There's no way I'm giving up my footage of the glorious uprising. Lamala may be willing to hide the Republic's warmongering, but I'm not. I'm with the Separatists now.
Why join the Separatists?
The Separatists are patriots, struggling against incredible hardship. I've re-edited those holos to show the plight of the Separatists and their families. So you go back to Lamala and tell her she can find another patsy to do her work. I've seen the light.
I'll tell her you've changed sides.
Good. Pass the message along, Republic lapdog. Glory to the revolution!
I don't think this is going to end how you hope it's going to end, but... Good luck. Hello. Okay, last thing to do is locate the ZR-57. The orbital strike bomb, anyway.
Hold your fire. We surrender. We surrender.
Please, we're all hurt. Bad. We can barely walk.
We won't interfere or try to stop you. I swear it. We'll walk out the door and never come back. Just please, let us live.
You can go, as long as you don't cause trouble. Understood?
Really? You mean it? Thank you. Thank you.
You're an honorable soldier. We appreciate it.
I will hunt down each and every one of you if you make trouble. Am I clear?
Yes, totally clear.
I like how his eyes widen there. They were unarmed combatants, I suppose. We could let them go. That might come back to bite us later. Being too nice, a bit too soft-hearted. Okay. Drop the force field. Gains us access to the storeroom where we believe the bomb is being held.
What the? A Republic soldier? How did you get in here?
In the name of the Galactic Republic, I order you to surrender.
Go ahead. Take me in. Torture me. I'll reveal nothing. The glorious separatist movement will never submit to your decadent so-called Republic.
No bomb.
That's right. We're 3 steps ahead of you. 300 steps ahead. The separatist movement is an unstoppable force, driven by the will of the people.
Enough. Kill him?
Let's work this guy over a bit. Make sure he doesn't know anything.
The glorious. You don't scare me. Wait! The bomb! They moved it! They moved it! My commander came. We took the bomb down to the coast and loaded it onto a sea speeder. I don't know where it was taken after that.
Extensive security. Why?
It's because, well, Safro, Viru, and Bol are here. 3 of our greatest heroes who led us in our glorious... They're officers, cell commanders. They run operations in different parts of Avilatown. They're having a conference, relocating men to different cells. They're
dead. Sergeant?
I'll take care of them, sir.
Safro, Viru, and Bol are priority 1 targets, Sergeant. And recovering their data on separatist cell locations and manpower is too good an opportunity to pass up. That data will be critical to learning the bomb's movements before it's too late.
You have your orders. Get the data. Kill the officers. Go.
That was pretty cold of Rafe, and she's vanished. You prefer Force Quake over Mortar Volley? Yeah, I could understand that. I like, is it Lightning Storm? But then I do like my Sith Sorcerer.
I'm telling you, I heard blaster fire. I think we've been compromised.
There, intruder! Ball! Call for backup, now!
Sorry to break up your little meeting, but Havoc Squad sends their regards.
Sappho, wipe the data. We can't let it fall into enemy hands.
He's just one man. Kill him.
Here we are. Separatists are down 3 cell commanders. And we'll take the data. Thank you very much. I think that's everything. Let's see. Yes. Okay, somewhere. There's some quick travel. Ooh, actually, we haven't completed a bonus mission yet. Where is that one located? It's not here. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. There were various nodes that you can bind. Well, you used to have to bind yourself to, then you can travel between rather quickly. There are also transport speeder droids.
Reminder: mechanized travel is for official business only.
Which will allow you to use a taxi service. Yeah, it's, you gotta ask where did the blaster pistol go? Just it turns up in random cutscenes.
Look, I see your face and I know what you're gonna say, so don't even bother. Wax is with the Separatists, right? Or he was adopted by a Separatist family, or he's training in firearms, or some other blasted stupid thing, am I right?
How did you know?
He's just that type of kid, isn't he? On Tatooine, he went to live with the Jawas for 3 months, thought they were his spiritual kin. One day he'll realize that the Separatists are just as immoral as everyone else, and hopefully by then he'll have some fantastic footage. In the meantime, I'll get a new holo recorder sent out here and gather what I can. Here's a little something for your time and effort.
Thank you very much.
If you get yourself shot, I'll do a story on you.
Thanks, I think. Okay, there's a few Separatists we need to deal with up here. Just to get another bonus mission complete.
Put on quite the light show out there. I'm impressed. I'd say you've earned your pay today.
And back to Fort Garnick we go. Let's speak to the lieutenant about the doctor.
What's this? Where's the doctor? Jan Ket refused to leave.
What is this? The doctor needs... Has he gone insane? This is an awfully tall order. Judging by what he's written here, soft-hearted Jayan has found every single orphan on that island to take care of. Figures. You saw the situation. What do you think? Can we really get the doctor and the kids out of there, or should we just focus on the doctor himself?
Those children need help. Rescue them and the doctor.
You're right. Division is death. We'll get those kids. You better believe we'll get those kids. Good work finding the doctor. You can take your pay and go now. We'll handle it from here. Again, good work.
I'll do my best to serve.
Of course, don't we all? Yes, sir, duty is most important. Well, I have work to do, children to save. Keep fighting the good fight.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, I forgot we need to speak to Paul's parents.
You're back! Please tell me you found him. Tell me you found our son.
Calm down, Ellis. Let the stranger breathe. Will you please tell my wife that our son is dead and have done with it?
He's alive. He's been forced to fight for the separatists.
Don't spread lies like that. My son would never do such a thing. But if it's true, then my son is dead to me. Dead!
Oh, Ellis, please don't cry. For the last 5 years, we believed him dead. We should be used to it by now. Don't you worry about her. She needs time. Here are the credits my wife promised in her frenzy. Thank you for your help.
I'm sorry I couldn't bring your son back.
Don't worry about it. We've already had 5 years of believing the worst.
Hey, we actually managed to get some dark side points there. Okay, let's see if the data we retrieved from the separatist base is worth anything.
Sergeant, you've returned. Oh, masterful work eliminating the separatist officers. The beast has been beheaded.
I'll get the officer's data out to the rest of Havoc right away. As for you, Lieutenant Doran here has a special op already planned out.
Earlier today, a man named Zack came to the fort from Ord Village seeking medical attention. Zack was suffering from acute radiation poisoning, causing catastrophic organ failures. His body was practically tearing itself apart from within. Quite magnificent to observe.
Is it normal for villagers to get radiation poisoning, sir?
Not at all. As a day laborer, Zack performs pointless menial tasks that would never involve any kind of radiation exposure.
On the other hand, Fuse told us that the ZR-57 can leak significant amounts of radiation if handled improperly.
Zack must have been near the ZR-57, knowingly or otherwise. I want the details, even if you must pry them from his dying husk of a mind.
Are we really going to be so ruthless, sir?
This is a desperate situation, Sergeant. We need that intel.
The medics who treated Zack weren't equipped to cure his condition. Most of their supplies have been stolen by scavengers. However, if you were to retrieve the necessary ingredients to treat Zack's affliction, I think you would find the offer of a cure very useful in gaining his cooperation. Given that Zack's current medications can promise only a lifetime of excruciating pain, the potential for a full recovery should be an excellent motivator.
Command knows exactly where the scavengers are. We just haven't had the resources to deal with them. Here are the coordinates and a list of ingredients to retrieve. Any questions?
Once I have the ingredients, where do I take them? What's Zack's location?
Once you've got the cure collected, you'll confront Zack at his home in Ord Village and question him about the ZR-57. Nothing fancy on this, Sergeant. Just get the ingredients, get the intel from Zack, and then get back. Dismissed.
Seems fairly straightforward. And we are level 12, which has got us our first passive skill. Increases the damage dealt by our passive plasma cell and increases the chance of it triggering to 30%. Okay. Now, yeah, there is a mission I do want to pick up, but we can pick it up later.
Command's sending out new tactics all the time.
Let's grab all these skills.
Stay sharp out there.
Despite us not taking the combat medic route, we have picked up a basic healing skill, Medical Pro. I'll pop that somewhere I'll probably never need to use. I mean, it's a very small amount of healing. We have Halo bolts. Now, is that the other? Yeah, it is. The other channeled AoE ability of the Commando. Deals less damage than Mortar Volley, but it has no cooldown. And we have Cryo Grenade. Hurls a grenade that freezes a target for 4 seconds. Right, so, map. Oridam village is to the west of Dreliad village. We can follow the road where we had to disarm the separatist bombs earlier. We have a protocol droid here.
Kind of a strange place for a protocol droid.
It's horrible. Just horrible. They're barbarians. They've killed them all, and now my mistress is in terrible danger.
Slow down and start over.
My mistress and I were on assignment for the Republic Corps of Engineers at Fort Garnick. Our team was sent to repair a malfunctioning power generator. We were attacked by armed men. Separatists, I think. I only got away because they didn't consider me a threat. My mistress is still up there. I fear for her life. Please, you must rescue her.
I'll head there immediately.
Thank the Maker. She's hiding near the power generator at the top of the ridge. Please, hurry.
So you can see the power generator just in the distance here. Celestra is her name. And up here, unless someone's killed him already, I think is our first champion enemy, I think. Oh, elite. Champion Jack Stog, our first elite enemy. Now, many years ago, I think the champion and his strong ally actually killed me. Many years ago. He hits rather hard. He actually did quite a lot of damage. Probably because we haven't actually geared ourselves up properly. Would have been quite embarrassing if he actually killed me there. A few more separatist saboteurs to deal with. And oh, hello.
Don't be afraid. Your droid sent me. I'm here to rescue you.
Where were you when those savages were slaughtering my co-workers? Forget it. I've got bigger problems right now. I was sent here to complete a mission, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I can't do this without tools. This generator supplies power to Fort Garnick. It's been sabotaged. It overheats and the fort's defenses, the infirmary, they'll all go down. People are gonna die.
I'd be happy to volunteer.
Our equipment was scattered in the attack. I can hold the generator steady, but I need my tools. And the liquid coolant to fix it.
I'll try to find them for you.
Move fast. We don't have a lot of time.
All the tools are in separatist hands. Hydro spanner, multi-tool, and turbo hammer. Oh, hello. Hiding around the corner there. There you go. So we have all the tools. We need 2 more bits of liquid coolant. Thank you very much.
Ah, fantastic. The temperature's already dropping. We'll be at full power in a few minutes. You did a good thing. Thank you.
Happy to pitch in.
You deserve something for your trouble. Thanks again.
Okay. Continue now to Oradam village.
Hey, what's this then? Another wower looking to make a little scratch on the side, I'll bet. What'll it be then? Running or betting?
Where's my salute, soldier?
Fresh on the ground, are you? You really want me to salute you so some separatist sniper can spot you're an officer? I suppose I can give it a try.
Ignore this moron. He thinks he's clever. Lucky for him he's so handsome or he'd be no use at all. We've got a little obstacle course here. You can run the course, or you can bet on other runners. Mostly the refugees run, but you're welcome to play too.
You call this an obstacle course?
Well, an obstacle's no fun if it doesn't have a little kick.
Look, these poor sods have nothing, and we don't have enough supplies for even half of them. So we let them gamble. The credits help pay for more supplies, and when one of the refugees gets lucky, they get enough gear to really help them out.
I don't imagine you get a lot of people running this course twice.
Not everyone who loses dies.
Yeah, some of them are just really, really injured. We even have some veterans who keep coming back for more.
Anyway, if you want to bet or run the course, just see Ensign Peters. He'll get you set up.
Your conduct is disgusting. Wait until your superiors hear about this.
Oh yeah, go tattle all you want. I'm sure that drunk ethics officer at Fort Garnick is gonna care.
Dreg, shut up.
What? Oh, yeah. Never mind. Forget about that.
So yeah, I didn't mention it, but there's a lot of mortar shells here. Some of them still have live explosives inside. So we can head down this way to get over to Oradam village, but we're going to go down this way first to try and get the ingredients needed to make the cure for the radiation poisoning. Okay. That's one piece. We need 2 more. There we are. Right. Onwards we go to Ord Village. Now, there is a small island. We'll be over there in the near future. That might be a terrible idea since we haven't actually... Oops, that's a mistake. Played with the item modifications. But we'll give it a go nonetheless.
Stand by for examination and suggested product. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Well, we may as well speak to you now. We have a citizen here, Odar.
You! Get away from me! You did this to me! Dirty soldiers beating an old man, stealing his daughter.
I promise. Whoever did this to you was not acting under Republic orders.
Then help me. Don't turn a blind eye, like the rest. Please help. My daughter means everything to me. Help me get my daughter back. Help!
I don't understand why soldiers would take your daughter. Where would they take her?
I don't know. There's been a string of abductions lately. But I never thought they'd take her. I never thought they'd take my Coel. They were headed toward the fort. Please find my daughter.
You've got my word.
Please, hurry. I want to see my daughter again.
So, some troops came here and took this guy's daughter. Seems like an interesting situation. Gizmo. Are you going to give me a heroic mission?
Hey, you there. You got a second? Talk politics, talk shop, talk business maybe? I've got business to talk if you're interested in talking. Name's Gizmelgan. I'm with the government here. So what do you say? Interested in doing a little work for me? For you? For the Republic?
You have my undivided attention.
Here's the situation. I look after one of the outlying villages, and this village is, well, faltering in its love of the Republic. People are restless, see? The separatists bring them stuff, and they start thinking the separatists are right. Then they get uppity, start talking about revolt, start getting violent. It's chaos everywhere.
Where do I come in?
I figure the best way to win the village over is to beat the separatists at their own game. Lavish the villagers with gifts. Show them we care, too. So I ordered a shipment of supplies. But now I get word the shipment's lost out in Savrip territory. I need someone to go get it.
I'll do whatever it takes to return your shipment.
Fine. Good. That's all I ask. Have a look. The shipment had a droid escort, I believe, so I'd look for that if I were you. It was last seen on Savrip Island. Savrips, you know, massive, vicious beasts. Eat you for dinner as soon as look at you.
Great. Yeah, it is a heroic mission. Interesting. So we have been given a key item known as heroic transport that will put us or teleport us to a safe area just next to where the heroic mission actually starts. We'll probably be using some of the heroic transports at some point through the game, but not right now. Okay, this is the laborer's house. Let's see if we can find out where the bomb is located.
You're a soldier, right? From the fort? Please help us. We're really sick. My wife is dying.
Forget it. I'll be fine, Zach. Just get that soldier out of here.
No, Jollar. Please, soldier. The medics at the fort. I talked to them earlier. Please, tell them to send help.
When did your symptoms begin, sir?
I already told the medics at the fort. I don't know how it happened.
Admit what you know and you won't be in any trouble.
I don't understand. We haven't done anything wrong. Jollar, what have your friends gotten us into?
Quiet, Zach. We don't know anything about... anything.
They're the reason we're both sick. Aren't they? You're dying because of them!
Zach, don't. You ruin everything. The movement...
The movement sold us out! They don't care about us! They just care about their weapons and their secrets!
No. I'll never betray the movement. Never.
The movement got you into this mess. Why would you defend them?
Jollar, they aren't worth dying for. Think of me. I love you.
If you love me, Zach, you won't betray everything I stand for. Please let me go.
Please, Jollar. No.
If you give me the bomb, I'll give you the cure and forget this ever happened.
I don't have the bomb. But I'll tell you where it is.
Don't, Zach. Don't.
There was this big crate we helped move. I never saw inside, but I'm sure it's what you're looking for. We got sick right after we handled it. We took the crate up to the stronghold. That's the Separatist main base on the island. Now please, you have to help my wife.
This will cure your radiation poisoning. Thank you for helping me.
Here, love. This will make you feel much better.
No, Zach, please.
Shh. Everything's going to be all right now.
This is a second chance. Make the most of it.
We will. I can promise you that.
Oh, hi.
Come in, Sergeant. I copied everything. Sounds like we're gonna be hitting the Separatists where they live. Good work.
Just doing my duty.
I hope you're ready for this. The mountain stronghold is the Separatists' most fortified position on the entire island. Getting in there won't be easy. I put out the call. Havoc is assembling immediately, so get back here on the double.
I'll head there immediately.
Jorgen out.
When I say immediately, I mean we will go there, but not just yet. Right. Let's go speak to the ethics officer and try to locate Odor's daughter first. And we can pick up another mission as well.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
Might as well take the scenic route. Okay, so the ethics officer is in the cantina, which is over here.
Oh, great. Let me guess. Ethics violation? Bad people doing bad things and it made you sad? Every day the same scrag, day in, day out. Why me?
Aren't you the ethics officer?
Right. So that means I have to be the moral compass for an entire army of degenerates? So what do you want?
There are troopers out at the minefield blowing up refugees.
You mean the minefield run, don't you? With those wretched refugees. That minefield game has been shut down for months. I made sure of that personally.
Are you positive of this?
Look, I'm sure. I'd even go and check it out for you, except there are reports of dangerous explosions in the area. Oh. Blast it. I'll take care of this, don't you worry. Here, there's a standing reward of credits for squealers. I mean information gatherers.
This place needs serious help.
You don't know the half of it.
Ooh, ruled by corruption. Centuries of colourful political history and public revelations of high-level government corruption have given Ord Mantell a reputation of untrustworthy leaders. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, and let's head to the barracks.
Come on, get in here on the double. We don't have all day.
I already told you. I don't know anything. I swear.
Sure, that's what you said last time we talked. But now I'm thinking maybe you just didn't have enough incentive to tell the truth.
Hey, what are you doing here? You're not allowed in here. This is a top-secret operation.
What's going on here?
None of your business, buddy. Move along.
He's lying. They've kidnapped us. They're torturing us.
Shut up!
Ugh. Please, you have to stop them. They're torturing us.
I said shut up! She's a traitor to the Republic. She deserves what she gets.
But the courts are full, you see, and so justice needs a little help. If that means Republic soldiers have to twist a few arms, so be it.
Where'd you get this information?
These wretches have been caught, every last one of them, doing work for the Separatists. They are traitors, and more importantly, they have information on Separatist movements. All we're doing is coaxing it out of them. Information that will save so many Republican Mantellian lives. Who'll care how we got it?
The Republic has more respect for its enemies than that.
Look, we don't like having to do this, but what are our choices? Listen, you take this ring back to this girl's daddy and tell him it's all you could find of his little girl. The ring's got a listening device in it. We'll be able to gather all the evidence we need without resorting to these unsavory means. Got it?
The charade of justice ends now.
Whoa, take it easy. The last thing we need in here is a shootout, all right? What the little traitor's so bad, fine, take her. But the only people you're helping are the Separatists.
Thank you. Thank you for freeing me. It was terrible.
Are you really with the Separatists?
No, we went to a couple of protests, attended a few meetings, but we never did anything. We certainly don't know anything.
Yeah, sure.
It's the truth. We had no idea speaking our minds would get us marked as traitors.
Best go home to your father and try to stay out of trouble.
I'll call him as soon as I can, but I need to recover my strength. The torture took more out of me than I expected. But thank you. I'd be dead without you.
There's a lot of shades of grey. While that was occurring, I was thinking to myself whether or not having a few soldiers backhanding a woman would be something that Bioware would include in a game this, like 7 years, almost 8 years later. And I was like, should I mention that? I don't know. Either way, on each world we visit, we will find a terminal here, which will give us the various heroic missions that are available on that world. Now, normally you can still find some of the NPCs, which will give the quest, but you can just pick them up here as well. You have to be careful when doing the heroic missions, because once you've completed the primary objective, the quest will automatically complete. You don't need to turn them into anyone, so it is a bonus mission you best do the bonus before finishing off the primary objective. Either way, we picked up cutting off the head. There's an unusual hostile tribe of Mantillian Savrips who have been attacking Republic patrols on Savrip Island. We need to defeat 5 chieftains. And we have destroyed the beacons. Separatists have installed jamming beacons on Savrip Island, which have downed countless Republic supply ships. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll take the scenic route back over to Oradam village, speak to Odar, and then we'll head over to Savrip Island.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
You also notice that even though we're level 15, our level has been shifted to level 12. So eventually, our stats here will cap out, and each world we visit from now on, for the most part, will have a level sync or a level cap. They don't want you to get too ahead of yourself in this game. I say we probably would hit the attribute cap if we had actually played with our item modifications, but we'll do that once we actually leave Ord Mantell.
Thank you. Thank you. You saved my daughter. Everyone, this is the good soldier who saved my daughter. She called to tell me what you've done and how grateful she is. I can't thank you enough.
I'm glad I could help. And I'm glad to see you're doing better.
Yes? Now that my daughter's coming back to me, thank you so much.
Okay, happy days. Right, let's go get ourselves killed in Savrip Island. We do have some strong separatists here. Okay, let's see how this goes. Hey, our first champion enemy, the Savrip champion. Back in the day, maybe he still is sometimes guarding a security chest. Ooh, Christ. Yeah. 2 elite and 1 strong separatist. Without being geared, they would probably kick my ass. Could give it a go anyway, give ourselves a bit... Ooh, actually. I know. I have an idea. Color crystals. This'll help. Yeah, that'll do. Color crystals give you certain buffs to your attributes. This one gives us plus 41 endurance, which is basically 410 health. Okay, might as well give it a go. Actually, level 13, do we have any new skills? Concussion charge. Pushes up to 8 nearby enemies back away from the trooper. Okay. Knockback skill. Okay, I actually had to pop a healing item there, otherwise I would most definitely be dead. Great. Well, we're gonna have to play it a little bit more carefully then. We do have at least one bonus mission to kill 10 Savrips. Oh, here's the supply droid.
Protocol failure. Cannot complete mission. Cannot complete shipment delivery for a damn village. Protocol failure.
Are you the droid with the supply shipment?
I have the supplies. They are safe. Delivery failed due to protocol failure. Coordinates to destination unreadable. Attacked by species Savrip, a hulking beast. Movement failure. However, shipment is intact. Item, contraband drug known only as spice. Origin, Kessel. Destination, Gizmel Gam, Ord Mantell.
What does Gizmel Gam want with spice?
The shipment is filed under Village Relief. This mission must be completed. Will you take the shipment to Gizmel Gam?
Nope. The mission has changed. Destroy the shipment.
I must obey.
So, we didn't actually choose one of the dialogue options that talks about spice.
Mission complete. Shipment destroyed. Commence shutdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It is an illegal narcotic.
It's not being a good sport at all now, is it?
Oh.
No, that's just plain stupid.
Oh, we actually didn't kill the 10 Savrips. I forgot about that. Suffice to say, it is an illegal narcotic in the Star Wars universe. It is highly addictive. Ooh. Because we completed a heroic mission, we also gained a lockbox we could open. These normally give really good items, depending on your character's level. We actually can take a relic. While performing a damaging attack, you have a 30% chance to gain bonus mastery for 6 seconds. And you know what, for the moment we will put on this blue belt just for the bonus stats and the extra armor it gives us. It'll help for this area at the very least. Okay. So we have 4 beacons we need to destroy. Here's one of them. And the Savrip chieftains are elite enemies. another one of the beacons. We'll just heal ourselves up first. I think we will accidentally, well, we will trigger 2 chieftains over there. Okay, 1 more chieftain, 2 more beacons. Oh, Christ. Well, this is unfortunate. Oh, bloody hell. Well, that could have went worse. Nope, there's 1 mission complete. We'll look at that in a moment. Lockbox. Inside is an earpiece. We'll take that. And here's the last beacon.
You did good.
Okay. Let's get ourselves back over to Fort Garnick. And we can report back to the command center. Meet up with the rest of Havoc Squad, and we'll be raiding the separatist stronghold. Well, that's the plan, in any case. We have a companion gift there. Oh, wait. Can sell anything to him. Interesting.
Let's post exchange around. You need it, we got it.
I thought it was a bit strange. Oh, that's a companion gift. God damn it. I'll take that. Thank you.
Good luck out there.
actually, while we're here, I mean, we do have a hollow statue, but since we're right next to the guy...
Command's sending out new tactics all the time.
Ooh, reactive shield. Increases damage reduction by 25% for 12 seconds. That would have been handy about 10 minutes ago. And plasma grenade. Takes a second and a half to activate. Lobs a plasma grenade that detonates on contact, dealing so much kinetic damage to up to 8 targets within 8 meters, igniting them all in fiery plasma.
Stay sharp out there.
Interesting.
Whoa, whoa, not so fast, Sergeant. You and me need to have a little talk. I'm Lieutenant Verk. I think maybe you heard of me. See, my boys here saw you having a chat with little Ensign Farn. I know Farn told you about my business, and I know you went and blabbed about it to some very important people. And now, I got a mountain of paperwork to do, hearings to go to, people asking questions, and I don't like that.
Not everyone on Ord Mantell is interested in making you happy.
Maybe not everyone cares, but the ones who want to make it home someday sure do. Wise up. This island is my little kingdom. I can make sure people live, and I can make sure they die. So you better believe that I'm going to make extra sure you come home from your next assignment in a box, Sergeant.
Don't try to scare me.
You don't have to be scared for accidents to happen. I think we're done here, boys. Let's move out.
Very brave of him to confront us in the middle of our command center, surrounded by people.
Ah, Sergeant. Welcome back. Grab yourself a seat. You're gonna be observing the op here with me.
Observing what op? Where are Commander Tavis and the others?
Havoc Squad is infiltrating the separatist stronghold to retrieve the ZR-57 as we speak. Commander Tavis was very clear. Under no circumstances can I send you in to join Havoc on this mission. I have to admit, I'm a little surprised. I honestly thought you were starting to come along, but I guess Tavis still isn't convinced you're ready for the big time.
I trust Commander Tavis's judgment.
Maybe next time, Sergeant. I'm sure.
Lieutenant, sir! We've got a situation here.
Talk to me, Ensign. What's going on?
We've lost contact with Havoc Squad, sir. Comms, video locators, everything. It's like they've disappeared completely.
That's unacceptable, soldier. You get back to that terminal, and you get me Havoc status. Now.
Yes, sir.
Do you think Zack and Joller set us up, sir?
There's no way to tell from here. Whatever happened was bad.
Still no signal from Havoc Squad, sir. I think we may have lost them.
All right, listen up, people. This mission will not fail on my watch. We are not going to let that bomb get away again. Infiltrating that stronghold is a mission only Havoc Squad can pull off. Lucky for us, we have one Havoc trooper left. Sergeant, you're going in there. The ZR-57 must not remain in Separatist hands. Is that clear, Sergeant?
Shouldn't I confirm Havoc status, sir? They may need backup ASAP.
The ZR-57 is your primary objective. Once it's dealt with, we'll see what we can do for Tavis and the others. We were hoping to get the bomb back intact, but we're way south of a best-case scenario here. So here's the new plan. We have the activation code for the ZR-57. We disarm the bomb, leaving the Seps with nothing but a big radioactive paperweight.
You'll have to hijack the Separatists' comm system to broadcast the code. This data spike should do the trick.
I never thought it'd come to this, Sergeant. I don't need to tell you what happens if you don't pull this off.
I've never failed a mission before, and I'm not gonna start today.
That's what I like to hear. You have the coordinates for the Separatist stronghold. I'm sure you can guess how much security they're likely to have. Breach the perimeter, use the data spike on the comm terminal, and shut the ZR-57 down for good. Thousands of lives are on the line, Sergeant. We're counting on you. Good luck, Sergeant.
Great. No pressure. Hey, and he gave us a customizable assault cannon. It's actually the one I'm using. Go figure. this mission out of the way, where we can learn about item modification if we didn't know about it already. Hey, level 15. That is the wrong button. There you go. Any new skills?
Command sending out new tactics all the time.
Oh yes, heroic moment. 5-minute cooldown, seize the moment, restoring 2% of your maximum health every 3 seconds, but it requires you to have an active companion. And it lasts for 2 minutes. We'll stick that over there. And full auto. It's a 3-second channeled ability, firing a continuous stream of bolts that deal quite a lot of weapon damage. Weak and standard enemies caught in a blast of fire are stunned during the
Stay sharp out
duration.
there.
It's a pretty good skill, actually. Okay. We'll head back over to Ord Village, and then we'll be taking the path south to get to the separatist stronghold. Give me... There's wreckage there. Give me a couple of minutes. Just going to quickly have a bio break, and then we'll head over back to the village. So, just a moment. Sorry about the wait there. Okay, onwards to Ord Village.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
I mean, we can go to our forward
Be
base,
safe out there.
but since we haven't actually walked that far yet, I mean, the taxi service is already unlocked, but back in the day, you used to have to interact with the binding points for quick travel or interact with the droids to unlock the taxi routes. So we'll take the nice scenic route over to our forward base. Oh, actually. Ah, bollocks, actually, there's a couple of missions we could pick up back at Fort Garnick. I've totally forgot about them. My bad. Yeah, since we're going into the stronghold, there's a couple of people we can talk to here.
So, you're Havoc Squad, huh? Pleasure to meet you. Boys out here really look up to you special forces types. This separatist business on Ord Mantell has gone on long enough, don't you think?
They can't hold out much longer.
We've been saying that for a while now. Let's make it come true. My boys could use some support out at the Sep stronghold, trying to secure the landing area so we can bring more troops in. But resistance is heavy and they're taking a beating. You're not under my command, but I'd appreciate if you report to Sergeant Vandal and lend a hand.
I can handle it.
Good to hear. Like I said, Sergeant Vandal's running the mission. I'll let the beach camp know you're coming.
And the beach camp is where we were just about to go. Now, as for this mission, well, we'll hear Milo Phillips out, and then we'll talk more about it.
Let's keep this quick and quiet, shall we? I'm Milo Phipps, Strategic Information Service, former senator, one-time governor of Dantooine. You're a soldier. You must have heard about the separatist base up in the volcano. The Republic needs someone tough to do some work up there. Paid work.
Sounds like you could use a soldier.
Good, good. Like I said, I represent the Republic here on Ord Mantell, and an item has come up that I think you can help us with. But it will require you to break into the separatist base and take out their toughest guards.
I live to serve the Republic.
Very good. Very, very good. Let me stress that this is a very sensitive matter. The Republic promised protection to a pirate a few months back, a pirate with whom we share common enemies. Recently, those enemies, the Separatists, captured that pirate and are holding him at their base. We need someone to free him.
Why does the Republic want to free a pirate?
I know. Better to lock them up and throw away the key, right? Wrong. This pirate knows enough to end this war, at least on Ord Mantell. This pirate approached us with information on the Separatists and their operations in exchange for protection from the same. His relationship with them went sour, see? But the Separatists got to him before we did. The Republic promised protection. I'm asking you to keep that promise by breaking him out. Can you do it?
I'd sooner wrestle a Rancor with my bare hands than help a pirate. Not that I'm itching to do either.
Don't think of it as helping a pirate. Think of it as helping a reformed pirate. Think of it as helping the Republic for a healthy profit.
The answer is still no.
Then stop wasting my time. If you won't get this guy out, then I need to find someone who will. Move along.
So, yeah, if you say yes, he'll ask you to speak to another individual who will give you more information. I think it's this lieutenant here. Lieutenant Bendick. But I'm not keen on helping a pirate out. Now, there are some smugglers who are stand-up people.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business
And we'll
only.
probably encounter them throughout our playtime. But this particular pirate is a bit of a dick when you go to rescue him, so I'm not even going to bother. We'll just let him wallow in the separatist cells. I think when I was playing as my smuggler back in the day, I rescued him and then shot him in the back. Well, maybe in the front, but I killed him anyway. Even though we have sprint and we have the rocket boost to move us around the map, I might need to choose a mount or a speeder to get us around the world a bit faster. While we're running, see what I have available. Gonna walk into some separatists, no doubt. Trying to angle the camera angle. Let's see now. I mean, we could buy one. I'll look at it. I'll look into that in my own time. There might be a speeder from the mail here I decide to make use of. Okay, here's our forward base. We need to speak to Sergeant Vandal here.
Sir, Sergeant Vandal, pleasure to serve with you. I'm sure Captain Zuss gave you the rundown of our situation. We got the SEP stronghold in our sights. Orders are to secure a landing pad and establish a secondary insertion point for the assault. I need you to shut down the security fields around the landing pad, and then disable the defense guns so our troop shuttles can land. Can you handle it?
A few security systems, a few guns. What's there to handle?
I got an uneasy feeling. The Separatists shouldn't have been able to hold out this long. I'll radio the shuttle so they're ready to move in the second you get the landing pad clear. Report back to the captain when you're done.
Okay, fairly straightforward. Is there another NPC around here? No one with a unique name. For some reason, and maybe it's just my memory, maybe I'm going crazy, I don't remember Sergeant Vandal having that character model or that voice actor. For some reason I thought it was someone... There's like 3 main body types, and I thought it was like a bigger guy who give you this briefing. It's probably just me misremembering. It has been a while after all. Either way, we need to push through and gain access to the stronghold now. So we need to disable or gain access to 3 security terminals to gain access to the landing pad. Of course, like all evil villains, the Separatists have a base in an active volcano, because why not? Oh, and... Oh, hello, you're still alive. There you go.
Sergeant, you may have just saved the Republic. Get your head down and listen. 1 hour ago, we received the tip that the Separatists were meeting with the leaders of violent splinter groups from across the Republic. The Nightmare of Duros ring a bell? Command assumed they'd gather at Manit Point, sent all squads there. Turns out the meetings are here. Now.
I'll head there immediately.
There's a reason Havoc Squad is a legend. According to intel, there's a computer inside the base with a list of all security assignments. Those leaders will be on that list. You need to find that computer, grab the list of visiting leaders, and hunt them down. Together, those men have the blood of millions on their hands.
Fully understood.
That computer's gonna be guarded by some serious tech. Watch out for patrol droids. And good luck in there.
Okay. So it seems there's a lot of other Separatist cells meeting here, or the various leaders are. Need to locate them via the computer terminal and then take them out. Separatists have got a hold of a lot of droids, it seems. Oh yes, actually, I forgot, at level 14 we actually gained a utility point. We'll look at that later. Hello. So the leader's computer terminal is over here. This gives a listing of all security assignments for the elite guards guarding the visiting leaders. Okay, so we need to eliminate 4 elite guards and the leaders they are guarding. Seems easy enough. Here is the first security terminal. They gain us access to the landing site. Looks like someone's just ahead of us and clearing the way out. Yeah, looks like they're up there. Okay, and this will gain us access to the communications console to send the deactivation code to the orbital strike bomb. Of course, instead of separatists, there are Imperial soldiers, one of which just took a pot shot at me. Gonna be interesting to see how much damage we can stack over time with the Assault Specialist class. There we are. Cleared away. That should be the ZR-57 disabled.
You did it, Sergeant. That was some top-notch soldiering. We're all proud of you.
I encountered Imperial soldiers guarding the bomb.
Copy that. We saw them through your armor cam. Unbelievable. Imperial soldiers operating right alongside the Separatists. We need to know how deep this connection goes. I want you to continue further into the base. Finding the rest of Havoc Squad is now priority 1. If they've been captured, they might be able to tell us more about what's going on in there. If possible, you should also retrieve the ZR-57. It costs about 40 million credits, so Command would like it back. But your squad mates are the main objective now.
If my squad mates are here, I'll bring them home.
Good luck, Sergeant.
Okay. Now to locate Havoc Squad. Well... let's not leave any Imperial soldiers behind me. Just in case. That would be a terrible idea. We'll loot their bodies for any useful intelligence. And further into the stronghold we go. Here's the first... oh, here's the second separatist leader. Actually reducing my armor. What little of it I'm actually wearing right now. Okay, here's the second security terminal. Just nearby. First things first. Yep. Leaders dealt with. Happy days. Second security terminal. The pirate is down that way. I think we're catching up to another trooper, by the looks of things. We have the third security terminal here. Okay, and to the landing site we go. Oh. I was hoping to knock them off the edge. Just gonna clear the landing pad first. Here's our reinforcements. They will secure this as a beachhead while we push on further into the base. as the comm station to speak to the agent we spoke to? That's not a word. We spoke to just outside of the stronghold. Incoming message is text only. Havoc Squad, you should have heard their hollow frequency squawking. The leaders, their guards, you even annihilated their entire droid security force. Tomorrow, violent splinter groups all over the Republic will wake up without their leaders or direction. Happy days. Playing as a smuggler. That's where we would be going. But we're going this way instead.
Sergeant, I thought my orders were very clear. You aren't supposed to be here.
I will take him.
No, Wraith. The Sergeant deserves to know the truth. I had hoped it wouldn't come to this. I harbor no ill will toward you. You're everything a warrior should be. But I'm afraid the Republic no longer values her warriors, even the very best among them.
You fought the Empire for years. Do you really think things are better over there?
The Empire respects warriors, Sergeant. The Republic's top officials, on the other hand, have decided to cast us aside. The truth is that no matter what they may say, the Republic Senate doesn't actually believe it can win another war against the Empire. That makes you and I a threat. Every Havoc Squad victory fires up people's imaginations. It fills them with pride, which means the bureaucrats can't afford to let us keep succeeding.
We can win, Tavis. We have to win. The Imperials must be defeated.
If only you'd been with us longer, Sergeant. You would understand. You might even have come with us. The Republic abandoned us. During a mission on Ando Prime, they simply left us to die. But I won't try to persuade you. Honestly, I hope you die with your ideals intact. The rest of us will never have that luxury.
Surrender, right now. Or I'll have no option but to take you all down.
I'm sorry, Sergeant, but you'll be the only member of Havoc Squad to die today.
Oh, by the way, good work finding the ZR-57 for us. We were starting to worry that the Separatists might, waste our big present for the Empire.
But thanks to you, we can now present the Empire with this magnificent tool of destruction.
The Imperials won't be very impressed once they realize the bomb is neutralized.
A clever bluff, Sergeant, but it won't help you.
We'd better get a move on, boss. If we don't break Atmo in the next few minutes, every gun in the sky will have a clear shot on us.
Time we were off. Colonel Vor, please give the Sergeant the warrior's death he deserves.
You'll regret this, Tavis. I won't rest until I've taken you down.
It's been an honor serving with you, Sergeant. Goodbye.
No, I don't know where the blaster rifle came from. But, yeah. So went the rest of Havoc Squad. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I'm sure the other officers in the Republic Command Center were watching all of that on our armor cams. Either way, back to Fort Garnick we go once again. Speak to the captain here about us securing the landing pad.
Word is you secured the landing area. Good work. War's never pretty, but I want you to know you're a real hero. It's important to remember we're fighting for peace on Ord Mantell.
It's an honor to fight for the Republic.
It's an honor to have you on our side. Thank you for your efforts. Hopefully this fight's almost done.
So we picked up a couple of bits of mail. I was wondering if they're... okay. Harson Nild. Ah, this is in regards to that family heirloom. The Republic Strategic Information Service. They are kind of akin to Imperial Intelligence, kind of like the covert agents of the Republic, even though their kind of orders are kind of a bit more flexible than Imperial's equivalent. And Private Vaughn in regards to Lieutenant Verk. Verk got dragged out of the barracks kicking and screaming. They're charging him with treason.
General, with all due respect, how can you do this? I've served with you in infantry command for years.
That's enough, Jorgen. This wasn't my choice. But a defection of this scale, somebody has to swing, and the powers that be say it's you.
What's going on here?
Your command full of traitors just destroyed my career, Sergeant. Command can't punish them, so they're burning me instead.
You must be our last loyal Havoc member. I'm General Vander, Republic Chief of Operations for Ord Mantell. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. On behalf of the Republic and the people of Ord Mantell, I want to thank and congratulate you for your courageous actions in disabling the stolen ZR-57. Your heroic efforts saved countless innocent lives. In recognition of your valiant service, I hereby promote you to the rank of Lieutenant. Congratulations.
I'm honored.
Now, Lieutenant, as the last remaining member of Havoc, the duty of rebuilding the squad falls to you. Havoc is your command. To get the process started, I've decided to assign Sergeant Jorgen here as Havoc's first new member.
I'd be glad to have you in the unit, Jorgen.
I'll take the Havoc patch and Sergeant Stripes if it means I get to grind them into Tavis's face before we kill him.
This is the best I can do for you, Jorgen. You're a good man. We need good people now more than ever. I don't know what Tavis is planning, but he knows the inner workings of our military better than anyone. The destruction he could cause is limitless.
Have we been able to get a fix on where the traitors are heading?
Unfortunately, no. They slipped off-world before we could mobilize to track them. You'll have to hunt them down, Lieutenant. I hope you're prepared. In any case, your work here is done. I've got a shuttle prepped, and you're going to Coruscant for your next assignment. When you arrive on Coruscant, report immediately to the head of Spec Force Division, General Garza. She'll be issuing your orders from now on.
Understood, sir.
You better get to your shuttle. It's waiting for you in the landing bay. Lieutenant, Sergeant, you're dismissed. I hope I see you again someday.
Okay, we gained our promotion. Jorgen got a demotion. And of course...
Up and at 'em.
We have been given the task of reforming the Special Forces Unit Havoc Squad. which I think is a bit unusual, but I'm not gonna argue. Fair enough. And we have our first companion, Eric Jorgen. Things have changed over the years. Your companions used to have usually one, maybe two specialties, whether or not they were going to be a DPS, a healer, or a tank. Now they can be anything you want them to be. Obviously we have a biography here for Eric Jorgen. You can learn about what makes him tick, some of his past history. You can find out what he likes in terms of efficiency, duty, the Republic, military, and honesty, and what he dislikes, failure, excuses, and callous sacrifices. That's going to be kind of important for how we gain influence. As we perform certain dialogue choices with Jorgen in our group, so to speak, as our companion, he will like or dislike what we do. Even if he dislikes our choice or actions, we will gain a small amount of influence, but if we do things he would prefer, we'll gain greater influence, and as he ranks up, he will gain greater presence, which increases his health, increases his damage or healing, and makes him faster at doing various crew tasks, which we'll look into once we get up to the Republic fleet. Now, one thing we are going to do is, now that we are the officer of Havoc Squad, is we're actually going to have a particular armor set. For all of the members of Havoc Squad we can do it for. So, this is where we actually play with our other customizable set of armor. Oh, you've scanned us. Yeah, we're feeling a little vulnerable. Where's the button? Unify colors, there you go. We'll get somewhere in the light, that's a bit better. So yeah, this is the color scheme we're going to go for. We have a new assault cannon. Nope. And that's fine. Jorgen, come here. Despite our differences earlier during this operation, you used to have to gear up your companions as well, but now their stats don't really matter. It's really their presence, or your presence, that affects them more than anything else. Unify colors, hide head slot. We need to get you you have a blaster rifle. You can keep it for now. There you are. So this is going to be we must have the chest piece stamped in order to unify colors. And slot 2 is going to be... Don't mind me, I'm just messing around here. Trying to remember how these how the outfits work again. Yeah, that's fine. So we're still going to have our off-duty armor set. And even though we'll have the stats of actually the armor we're wearing, which we're going to modify, it may have the appearance of our off-duty armor set. I see that you're wielding the vacuum cleaner. Yes, yes, indeed I am. I like it. It matches the color scheme quite nicely. It's kind of why I went for it. Okay, get ourselves up to Carrack Station, the Republic fleet. I'm not going to be doing anything else story related for the rest of the evening. I'm just going to walk around Carrack Station. I'm going to go grab some item modifications. Okay, up to the Republic fleet we go. Yeah, we're going to go grab some item modifications, go grab some crew skills, and then I'll take a break. Probably come back tomorrow to do the first flashpoint, the Esselies, on our way to Coruscant. We don't really need any of this. So, I need to go grab... Actually, to be honest, because we're playing... Do I really care about health? Not so much. So what other colour crystals do I have? Because indestructible gives you endurance. Blood red. Eviscerating crystals give you critical rating. Yeah, okay. We're going to need to grab a better offhand generator, because you can customize your generators as well. Jogan, I know you need to speak to us, but
moving out.
We'll talk later. Right. So, welcome to the Republic fleet. This is where you used to have to choose your advanced class. There used to be NPCs standing around, and they would ask you to go to the combat training section, where your advanced trainers are. Speaking of, we might as well go down there anyway. We did hit level 16.
Even Havoc Squad can learn from a veteran.
Another healing skill.
Stay sharp out there.
So this is the combat section. We are going to head up to the crew skills section, because we can pick up various crafting and gathering skills. We're not going to bother with crafting, but we will grab a couple of gathering, because they'll be useful in some of the flashpoints we'll probably run later on. I'd probably want... we'll go with the usual three. Archaeology. Slicing and... scavenging. Okay, we don't need to go to the Galactic Trade Market. That's where the kind of auction houses are. But we will rush over to the supply section, where we can buy our item modifications. there anything we want to store while we're here? Like, do I need to keep this armor with me now, or is it just... I don't know if I do need to keep the armor. Let's store it and find out. Don't need this. Gonna keep that. Oh. So I don't need... Do I need to keep the armor? No, I do not. Okay, awesome. Don't need this. Don't need these gifts. The rest of the things we can sell. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so need to speak to this adaptive gear vendor.
The galaxy. You check.
And I need to find a generator. You can buy the Talon and Colossus gear here from this vendor. So I'm not really buying any expensive armor to kit out my trooper here. It's just armor I like. Here's the Colossus armors right here. Here's the Talon armor set. I want a trainees generator. Yeah. That's what I want.
Appreciate your business.
I will put that on. Right, we are level 16, so...
Best prices this side of the galaxy. You check.
At level 18, well, we probably won't be back here, let's be honest, but... I need... a versatile... I need a barrel... 8 bits of armor. I think 9 mods. Now there's 3 mods, all to give you slightly different stats. We probably just want the best mastery, I'm guessing. And then enhancements, which is the other item modification. Adept, probably? Yeah, we'll just go Adept. I think I need 7 of them. And I'm only going to show this off once, it's not all that interesting. So most of your armors are made up of 3, maybe 2 pieces. Let's fill all the slots up, give us all these nice juicy attribute bonuses. Now weapons are made up of a barrel, a mod, an enhancement. Obviously you have a tuning slot, which wasn't always there, which can give the armor a different cosmetic look, and a color crystal. And our particular offhand has an armoring slot. Is that any better? Slightly better. Oh, and color crystal. There we are, happy days. So our stats have had a nice increase. And we can come back to these vendors all the way up to level 65, I think. Yeah. And then from there, at level 70, we're going to be spending a different resource known as command tokens to buy level 70 gear from various NPCs. Level 70 gear, I know a little bit about, not a great deal. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Either way, we're going to go through one elevator. There's an elevator to the south, which will take us to the shuttles heading to Coruscant. We will probably be back on Carrick Station in the future. and be going through the mission departures elevator. If we want to do the dungeons, the flashpoints in this game, that's the elevator you would take to use the mission terminals. But either way, we are now fully geared out for the most part. We have our nice shiny adaptive armor, our new shiny weapon, and we are ready to head on our way to Coruscant. As I say, we'll take a break here. There is an NPC, this ensign I believe, who gives you a couple of options. You can take a direct shuttle, which takes a longer route, but it's going through safe territory. Or you have been booked passage on a transport ship known as the Esseles, but it goes through some dangerous territory. It's the first dungeon for a Republic player. But yeah, we'll take a break. As I say, when we come back, we'll do our first flashpoint, and then we'll go report to General Garza, who's in charge of all of Special Forces. Either way, holy hell, I've been streaming for almost 4 hours, so I'm definitely going to take a break. Thank you all for watching. I will get this exported over to YouTube for anyone who's going to watch the series there. And I have a lot of free time coming up over the festive season, so I'll probably be putting a lot of time into this series. So hopefully I'll catch people on Twitch, or hopefully get a few viewers on YouTube, get a few comments. If you like it, fair enough. If you don't, well, enjoy the rest of your day. But yeah, hopefully I'll see people as we continue this series. Either way, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, no, bye bye now.